Good morning. Good Saturday morning. Hey, I miss you guys. I know I haven't been on again, probably in what, 2, 3 weeks, maybe 2 weeks or something. What's going on, everybody? What's going on, Shadrach King, Shakra King Black? Hey, Sephora, good to see you, baby. Kimberly Black, good morning, Queen. And Queen Diva, what's up, y'all? What's up? This block is hot. The block is hot. Now, I have been watching some, but I couldn't watch all of it. There's so much shit going on. It's like ping, 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 ping. And I can't keep up because I got to work, right? And it ain't like before I really work. What's going on, you guys? Excuse me. I'm drinking my morning drink. I mix chai, spice chai tea, chia seeds, cinnamon, ginger, and one more chai tea. I think I said chia seeds, right? And flaxseed. Great drink for the morning. Let me tell you something. I really think that ginger has a lot of benefits to it. A lot of people around me have been sick, and I mean sick to be with the C19, colds, and everything. And I've never gotten sick, and I've been in close proximity with a lot of people who has been sick. So I really believe that this drink somehow with the cinnamon and the ginger has a lot of benefits to it to build my immune system. What's happening, everybody? Hey, Life with Jamil, please make sure you get T to my message, TT. I've been looking for you. I love you. I hope all is well. Listen, y'all know I'm always late to the party, right? But I do come, and I come dressed up, but I'm always late to the party. So today I gotta go back. I gotta go back with the hot NESS mess. I loved every bit of it, right? And then I'm gonna talk about Jawanna. People in their physical health, they need to lock the freak off, But again, just like cuffing season, October starts beefing season. And a beef could be with anyone. They'll pick anyone. They'll pick anyone out the crowd to beef with because, again, it brings dollars, and we understand that. And people are making their money. Now, I'm going to tell you my take on Nessa's competition. I know her costume party. I know that was last week's talk, but I'm going to make it today's talk as well because I got to get my commentary out. And then I'm going to talk about Jawanna. Then we're going to talk about a little bit of Pizarro and the burger and the disconnect with her and Ness. I think something else because they did have some type of friendly banter going on, but I think that then went way left now. But I don't think it's because of Pizarro. I think for other reasons. I'll tap on that. And this beach. Now, beach. I'll get to you. You guys, I never want to re-victimize the victim, but there's some missing holes in this story, and I've only had tidbits of it from Olivia the Oracle, from NESS platform, and something is not adding up, you guys, but we gonna get to that. And everything comes on YouTube. That's where shit goes awry at too. You don't bring everything on YouTube, especially if you in some type of litigation, right? But anywho, I'm gonna leave her alone because I think some of that's bullshit, but I'll get to it. But let's go to Ness's hot mess. And they so upset about Ness hot mess. Ness knocked down numbers. One thing I did like about Ness's costume contest, from the beginning to the end, it was full of entertainment. And to me, it was very authentic. Now, some people say they thought a couple of plays was in there. Life with Jamil. Hey, baby. Sadie Adams. Hello, no pressure. Good morning. Diva tends to speak to everyone if I don't speak to you because, again, I get confused when I go to the chat. I'm behind and then try to talk. So on Ness's competition, I don't know where's all the hatred and the animosity and the mad, people being mad. I don't know where that's coming from because I looked at it like this. She brought something to this sector that was different. Even though Lady Nika has a Halloween party and her Halloween party does well, Ness's Halloween party was different because it was filled with drama from the beginning, where she was just talking, doing her thing, and there was no voice. We couldn't hear, right? So that was funny. It was like, damn, she doing all this and nobody can hear her. And she doesn't even realize because she's so caught up into showing her costume and getting into it We can't even hear you. So I thought that was funny. To the neighbors just busting in, they doing their thing on camera, and to her not paying, people getting all discombobulated. Now, again, I thought it was entertaining from the beginning to the end. Where Ness went wrong at is because that liqueur started talking to her. And the more intoxicated she got, the more dysfunctional the show became. Even though Kimmy and Triple Red did an excellent job trying to hold it together, the liquor started talking to her and started messing with her head. Then she left her show and was worried about Pizarro and the burger and the fries competition. So that bucked her up. From that point on, it just went awry. But it was a funny ass show. You can't take that away from her. And she got hell of a views that she's going to get paid for. And then she fed the streets because everybody started talking about it. I'm here Saturday, a day late, a dollar short, but I'm here talking about it. So I think she did an excellent job without even knowing she did an excellent job. And I think if any sabotaging came, it came from her sabotaging her show by letting these people rent condos and apartments and houses in her head, because now they are really at it. At first, I thought it was friendly banter, but now it seems like it's becoming hatred towards each other. And that's the sad thing about, because you know what? This is a small sector. And everyone share the same subscribers. And the bad thing about it is because subscribers get so caught up into riding for certain people that they won't allow themselves to go elsewhere and enjoy other content creators. There's a lot of small content creators on here that's definitely doing their thing, but they feel the pressure of them not getting the numbers and the subscribers that they buckle. I watched the Paw Patrol with my granddaughter the other day, and she's 10 years old, and my grandson, he's 3. And I said, I told the parents, I said, that was a great show. That was a great movie. I said, but I don't think they understood the moral or the meaning to the story. My 10-year-old granddaughter said, yeah, I understood it. And she told me the moral of the story. No matter how little that little poor pup was, he was mighty. Hold on, you guys. Hold on. I got to catch this call. That is my son I've been trying to get a hold to. But anywho, so I didn't think she understood the meaning, but no matter how little you are powerful. You can save the day. So in other words, when it comes to YouTube, you can create a wonderful thing on your platform if you would just stick to your platform. But the hate becomes so real because NESS's competition and Pizarro's competition at the same time. Pizarro had her people who supported her, and the ones perhaps didn't support Ness but was on another device supporting Ness, and Ness had her people. Now, had they came together, it would have been a much more beautiful thing. It would have been better, because when you work together, you accomplish more. And the haters begin to be so real here. The money hunger is becoming to be so real here that is ruining YouTube ships and platforms. And platforms, because they don't work together. They don't network. They really don't come together. I know at one point Pizarro was all right with Ness, but I think Ness dislike for Brianna now is becoming so powerful that Pizarro is kind of shying away from her, or either something happened between them. I don't watch them every day, all day, because a lot of them be on all day and every day, and I'm just not gonna watch like that because I have other things to do. But I think she did a hell of a job on her competition, and I think she did a nice job on her Halloween costume contest. It was nice. Both of them was nice. I watched both of them, and it's so sad that the hate is getting to be so real for fucking YouTube money. It's not that much money, y'all. Yes, Ness may bring in a lot of money with this costume contest because she knocked down the views, and Pizarro got her money. She's not monetized, but I'm sure that people are supporting her financially in another way because she always say it. So why this thing had to be against each other, I don't know, but they saw fit to do it and they did it. But Ness certainly rose to the occasion without even knowing that her show was going to do that well. So congratulations on the costume contest, and it's over now. It's over now. And who's going to like her is going to like her. Who's not going to like her is not going to like her. The same for me. The same with Pizarro. Pizarro burger contest. I must say, Lady La burger looked good. I didn't taste it. It was a ghetto burger, a sloppy burger, and those are some good burgers sometimes. So they did their thing over there. Unfortunately, it's getting to be too much. It's getting to be too much. And eventually it's going to turn off the subscribers because they see the same shit. They don't even switch it up. The same people attack the same people all the time. You know, every night, if you watch a particular show, is about another content creator, but they just give commentary in a different way. I like them both. I'm telling you, I watch them both. So that's how I look. I go where I want to, you know, and I support who I want to. So that's with Ness. Again, you did a great job and didn't even know it because it was all authentic. Now, some people say it was plays. I didn't see no plays in it. I probably couldn't see through the plays, okay? If they was plays, they was well played out. So she had a good show. And unfortunately, we just couldn't all come together and let her knock down her numbers, then all migrate. Because that's how they do here. You know, hey, so live. So let me stay on live for hours, and then the other person to ease it, and then that crowd goes there. You know, so it could have been the same for both of these competitions, and they could have knocked down numbers. You know, they didn't have to compete against each other, but they chose to do that. And that was the result of it. The result of it was some people are angry because they felt as though when things went wrong in Ness's show, as far as paying the people, that she didn't get enough flack for her not paying the people. And I was trying to understand, why are they so upset? You know, what's really going on? It got to be deeper than her just not paying that gentleman that night, or making, you know, having problems paying Voodoo. It had to be more. I really believe, and this is just me in my heart of hearts, that they didn't believe that Ness show was going to be as successful as it was. And because it was successful and she got those views and shit went wrong and people wasn't holding her feet to the fire, so they think, they were upset. And no need to get upset. There's enough money on the floor for everyone. You know, now that's what I believe. They may not like what I believe, but I think because her show did so well, some people were upset. And again, I think they should have just supported each other to a certain extent, and everybody would have had a great turnout. You know, it would have been nice for everyone. I don't believe they should have competed. That's just my thought, you know. And again, I think the friendly banter is over. I think is over. So enough of Ness. Congratulations, Ness. Good luck on whoever's competition coming up, whoever party coming up, who's ever, whatever coming up. Good luck on it. I wish y'all well. We all are here for the show. We're here for the show. Now let me talk about something else. Let me talk about something else, because YouTube grabs a hold to people, and it's definitely an addiction. It's like food, it's like alcohol, it's like drugs, it's like smoking, it's an addiction. And some of these people are so addicted that they just don't know when to lock the F off. For instance, Jawanna, you people want to belong so bad that you would let people make an ass out of you. You would let people risk your health. No, you risk your own health to prove to people you don't even know. Jawanna, you don't know these people to have to kiss their ass to be part of them. Girl, go take care of yourself. You have been on a nonstop tour. You seem like you hacking up your lungs. You're full of mucus. It sounds like you have an upper respiratory problem, and you're not taking care of it because you're trying to fit in with these people. They'll be here. When you're dead and gone, they will still be here. There's no need to kiss ass and backpedal and jump on everybody's platform to prove a point. There's no need for that, baby. There's enough content creators around here who will accept you, who like you, and you're welcome to their channel. You don't have to sit on platforms and make an ass out yourself to be a part of somebody, okay? You don't have to do that. It's time for you to log off. Let me take these bracelets off. It's time for you to log off, girl, and take care of your health. You've been on here sick for a long time. And when you're dead and gone, these people still gonna be here. Take care of yourself. I just don't understand how people are risking so much to be on YouTube. To be on YouTube. And if you say something, stand in your mess. What are these people gonna do? Well, I don't know. Watch who you say it to. Watch how you say it, because people are doing pull-ups. People are getting surprised. Shit is happening. So be very careful what you say. But girl, stand in your mess. These people ain't gonna come and beat you up. I hope not over no YouTube. If so, they jeopardizing their own lives for some YouTube stuff. Now, we do know people have gotten really hurt on YouTube and over YouTube, beefs and stuff. People have pulled up, and they're going to be more pull-ups because people don't care anymore. They get in this shit all mixed up and is all entangled in their real lives that they really don't look at their real lives and see what they're jeopardizing by being on YouTube and creating these beefs and following through because you trying to prove to somebody how tough you are, how bad you are. I'll pull up, I'll get you, man, when I see you. And so you want to follow through for YouTube. But these people are not going to be there to bail you out or bury you with your loved ones. It's not that deep, y'all. It's not that serious. Back away from it. Take a rest. Let me see some of these comments. Oh, I love me a sloppy burger. I had 2 devices. Welcome. Thank you, Diva. Me too, Kimberly. I had 2 devices going. I believe Jawanna says she suffered from a stroke earlier this year. Well, Kimberly, you know as well as I do, if she suffered from a stroke, she needs to rest her body. She don't need to be under any type of stress if she suffered from a stroke. We don't know what caused her stroke, but she did say that. And so she's a little forgetful. She's a little forgetful, and I noticed that, and she can't get her complete thought out. And I don't know, I was listening to somebody the other day, and this may be true. She may be suffering from some type of hearing, and that's why she always interject and overtalk people. Something is going on with her, but she don't need to be on YouTube like that, on platforms. She could sit back and watch the show. You don't have to jump on everyone's panel. She's on too many panels. She's on too many panels trying to explain something she saw down the line, something she said, and is not accurate. She was talking about something last night on Pizarro, and it wasn't completely accurate. Some of it was, but she was mixing the 2 lives up, I believe, and she couldn't express herself thoroughly. So I think she did have a stroke. She did say that. Now, let's see. Yeah, some wins, definitely some wins and some losses with that situation. Yeah, I don't know. I can't go back and watch the chat because y'all know how I get. So, Jawanna, I'm telling you, girl, I'm telling you from a medical standpoint, stay off these links and heal your body. Your lungs sound horrible, and I do know you're a smoker. You need to get it together, baby. But again, too, when I look at this stuff and I say, why do people, yes, expresses asphasia. When I look at these people and I say, why when they sick, they all on the platforms, they continue to be, to be under that stress. And I thought to myself, maybe this all they have. A lot of people, this is all they have, you guys. We may not understand them. Like I didn't understand, people who's no longer with us, how they was, in the end stage of their lives, and they was up here hooping and hollering and doing things, that I don't think I would do if I was at my end stage of life. I probably would spend it with my loved ones. But then that made me question, do they have loved ones? See, when you really have loved ones who care about you and you're not feeling well or you sick, or you're going through something, your loved ones will be there for you, not YouTube. And yeah, some of these people go, oh, we praying for you. I wish you well. I really, really like you. They don't give a shit about you in reality. These people don't care about you because they're not connected like that. We all connected because we come here and meet daily, once a week, or whenever. But really, I don't know you. I only could say, oh man, she was a nice person. She used to be in my chat. You know, Mz.Teavalocity. You know, she used to make me laugh, or she would come every now and then, or I like this, I like her sister. But when I'm gone, really, it didn't add up to nothing for you because you moved on. You may have said one or two words about me that day. Like, we don't even hear about the people who have passed, who was an intricate part of YouTube. You know, for some of these content creators, they were heavy supporters, but you don't hear anything about them. God rest their souls, because they've gone on. So don't spend your day on here while you sick, you know, trying to prove to people. You got content creators coming on here sick, snotting at the nose. You could hear all the mucus in their lungs, and they coughing, and all for YouTube. It's not worth it. Go heal your body. Because if you really do have family that love you, you would take care of yourself for you and for them. For them. You know, my kids wouldn't appreciate it, and my grandkids and Diva wouldn't appreciate it if I was sick on here every day to impress people that I don't really know, taken away from them. But some of these people really don't have anything but YouTube. So I try to keep that in perspective. This is all they have. This is why they come here every day. These people want to be accepted by nobody. People they don't know, can't do shit for them other than shout them out in the chat or communicate with them on the chat or on a platform. They can't do anything for them. They not gonna come to the hospital and visit you because they don't know you really. And some may know you. I don't know. Right? So again, take care of yourself. You don't have to flip the switch. If you're so desperate for money that you are sick up here making videos, going live, staying on for hours, and you sick as a dog, and you could hear it. May not see it on your face, but you could hear it in your chest, in your lungs, in your sinuses. You can hear all that. Then you must be desperate for money. And somewhere along the line, you fucked up when you was working, or you didn't save. You didn't do the right thing for your latter years, or to put you in a position to be able to not work if you didn't have to not come on here. It's too much. You guys are taking YouTube too serious. Back away from the table, right? Back away from the table. It's okay to come on here to laugh. And like I said, this may be all people have, but I got a real family that loves me. So I can't come on here and be going back and forth, sick and all that, you know? Does your Cash App chat Tiva on TV? Yeah, I have a Cash App on Tiva. No, my Cash App is that. Miss Tiva. Diva, is that correct? I don't know. Does your Cash App chat Tiva on it, Tiva? I don't know what that means. Oh, in other words, hold on. Hold on, let me see. I don't know. I don't put, you know what? You could just tell that I'm not all caught up into this. I appreciate when I get Cash Apps and super chats and stuff like that, but this is not my life. So I don't know. I don't know what you meant by that, baby, but I'm going to move on. You can care about their well-being, but you can't physically support them like family members who are near and dear. Exactly. That's why I said some of them, and you know what? There's no doubt, you guys, in my mind, that some people really care about people, but I believe they care about people because they are there every day in their chats and they on their platforms and stuff like that. But they, like, can we say, you can't care like my family cares? See, my family could come over here and take care of me. You know, I could go take care of my family when she gets, but I don't need it like this. Oh, the Cash App on the screen is wrong. Okay, Diva, hold on, you guys. Let me take that off. I'm sorry. Is this it, Diva? I don't know. I will take that off, you guys. Let me edit this right quick. Let me edit this right quick. Okay. So I think I edited it. I took it off. I don't know why it's still showing, but that's not my Cash App. I'm sorry. The Cash App is wrong. So, anywho, let me finish my commentary, girl. Let me finish my. So, take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Queen Diva, can you give her my Cash App? I'm sorry, Ginger. She looks very ill too, very skinny, looks older than 56. And a lot of these, baby, and I don't talk about me comparing myself to anyone, but a lot of these women to be their age look really bad because they haven't taken care of themselves. And they look sickly. And they really need to back away from YouTube and go take care of themselves and love on their families. Love on your loved ones while you are able to. Now, I don't see my grandkids every day. I don't see Diva every day, but I talk to them all the time. We laugh, you know, we share holidays and everything. Here it is. I'm sorry, Diva is wrong. We share holidays and things, you know. So love on your family while you're able to log off this YouTube. It's too much. You know what I noticed? It's too much competition on YouTube with people you don't know. Oh, thank you for the Cash App. I just got it, baby. Thank you so much, Ginger. It's too much competition with people you don't know. You're giving these people your every beings of you every day, all day. You're giving them your soul. You are mixing your real life in with this YouTube life. You got to separate it. You got to separate it. Thank you so much. That's me on my Cash App. So again, Jawanna, sit down, baby. It's okay. It's okay. I don't know what's going on with you and your family members. I don't know your relationship with them. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm hot. Oh, excuse me. You know, I'm in my Saturday mode. I don't know what's going on, but some of y'all go find y'all something to do. Find some real friends. A lot of y'all can't have real friends because you hear too much. So you're not partying with your real friends. You're not going out with your real friends. You're not having dinner with your real friends, your family. You're not taking care of your family. There's a lot of shit you neglecting by being on YouTube. And I know it's entertainment and we like it. I know that. However, we have to incorporate real life into our lives and log off of YouTube sometime. Okay, Jawanna, go take care of yourself, baby. Go take care of your lungs. I'm not sure if you have medication, but you got a lot going on, sister, and I see it. And if you had a stroke, you definitely don't need to be on people's platform begging and pleading with them, kissing their ass to be a part of them. Go where you celebrate it and appreciate it. Yeah, just go there. You don't need to be over here. You know, I don't know why people want to feel needed by the bigger people, or I don't know what's going on with these people. I really don't. I can't speak for them. But let me move on. I've been 36 minutes in, and y'all know I don't stay very long. Thank you. I'm just telling you. This is my dear friend. This is a friend of mine, and I met her on YouTube, but I met her in real life. We good. What's up, Jamila? Wishing you well, baby girl. That's my boo. I haven't seen Tita. Now let's talk about Jay Dunn, because Jay Dunn made a post the other day that she's leaving YouTube. Now I hate RNTV. I don't know why Jay Dunn is leaving, but she decided to leave YouTube, and I think that's a great thing. Something was going wrong with Jay Dunn. For one, I like Jay Dunn. Jay Dunn has never done anything to me. I find Jay Dunn to be very interesting in several aspects, but one I'm gonna touch on is she's a hell of a troll. Jay Dunn is a troll. Jay Dunn and Sis Trish are some of the biggest trolls there are here. Miss Pizarro thinks she's the biggest troll. They troll like a mofo. They go on everyone's platform and change the fucking topic. I don't care if you're talking about apple and orange, they're going to come in talking about peaches and pineapples. The conversation could be going good. They're going to come in and redirect that conversation. And sometimes that's annoying. And sometimes I find it funny. I find Jay Dunn to be funny at times because she trolls the hell out of him and she won't let up. Unfortunately, Jay Dunn has decided to leave YouTube. That's what she said. I'm going on what she said. She wrote a community post saying that people was trying to get her in trouble, and so she's going to bow out of YouTube for a while. Now, it ain't going to be forever because people who's been here who say they leave, and hell, in a couple of months they back. But if it's her her probation, be compliant with your probation, baby, and just get off YouTube. I'm trying to correct this. Just get off YouTube, Jay Dunn. Don't care what no one say. Just get off YouTube. I'm sorry. I had to say, just get off YouTube, Jay Dunn. It's okay, baby. It's okay. Just if you don't want to come down here on your platform or you don't want to keep jumping on platforms, then just do what's best for you. Always do what's best for you. These people don't give one damn about you. And it shows all the time. They really don't give a shit about you. It's all for clicks and views. And that's with all of us. When I say all of us, I mean you're here for clicks and views in some sense, you know. You're here to make money. You have the bigger platforms that's knocking down views. I'm not mad at them. I love my intimacy over here sometimes. But it's best that you always do what's best for you. When this is interfering in your real life, you need to know when to call it quits. And I hope for real that you offer YouTube until at least February when your probationary period is up, right? Your probationary period. Because people are fucking mean and wicked. They can't take a joke here. They get downright nasty and disgusting and hateful and malicious and foul, and they'll come after you because they can't take a joke. They can't leave this shit on YouTube because their fucking lives are miserable. Their lives are miserable, so they want to make yours a miserable. And they think it's a win for them. But to me, that's a lose. When you start doxing, calling people jobs, schools, apartment building, housing complexes, when you start calling people probation officers, parole officers, whatever they are, when you try to incarcerate somebody or get something bad done to them, to me, you lost. You are a weak simp. I could say more, but I don't want to say more. You are fucking weak. You can't even leave it on YouTube. And that's going to bring me to Beachy in a few. You know, but you guys are trying to attack that girl, trying to interfere in her real life. And I hope she really have sense enough just to log the entire F off. Is other things she could do, is other places she can go. The beef sector is not the only sector on YouTube. You guys, is a plethora of content creators out there. Go find someone else. Go vibe with someone else. Don't let these people jeopardize you in real life. That's why I don't cross certain boundaries, because I know what will happen to me and to other people. What the chances of me losing something ain't worth these people. I don't know these people for real. I know Jamila, I know BB Nice, I know Queen Diva. But I appreciate my subscribers. I definitely do. I have a connection with some of my subscribers on here who's been here with me from the beginning. And I appreciate them and I care about them in a different way versus me caring about myself. I care about myself more than anyone else in this world. Myself and my fam. So, Jay Dunn, good for you. Don't let these people punk you or, talk about you, make you think you have to come back and defend yourself. Everything don't need defending, especially on YouTube. Don't let these people jeopardize your freedom for some bullshit application. It's supposed to be entertainment and fun. Okay, it's not worth it. Let me read some of these comments before I go on to This Beach is Better. I don't know. Hey, Victoria, baby. Melissa, hello. Queen Diva speaks to everyone for me. So if I miss you and don't speak to you, charge it to my head and not to my heart. But Queen Diva does an excellent job at speaking to every content creator in there. And I'm glad I said that, because there's certain, I thought it was certain etiquettes on YouTube. And so when a content creator comes in your room, I believe you should speak to them. You know, we colleagues, we whatever you want to call. I believe the etiquette was at one point that you recognize a content creator. You know, not all subbies, because I'll be here all day trying to go down this line, and some people could do it. I'm not going to do it. So my sister, as my head mod and my moderator, she overall welcomes everybody. Her, Jamila, BB Nice, Redbone, I haven't seen in a while down here, but she's here. Trust me, I keep in contact with you. Love you, Red Bones, Mama Lola. So I keep in contact with her. However, to me that was etiquette, but I see it don't work that way. And you can't tell me when you don't see when a content creator is entering your room. And yes, it can mess up the flow of you talking. But to me, I thought that was part of the etiquette. So I said, hey, Diva, make sure you speak to every content creator coming here. You know, I'll try to highlight it. And we do that. And she speaks to everyone, but that's not everywhere else. So when you don't acknowledge me, not that I have a real problem with it. However, I just know that I'm trying to see how I should say this. I think it's good that you acknowledge your content creators. You know, it's just, to me, it was YouTube etiquette. Okay, but I could be wrong. Okay, because I was gonna go off the deep end, but I tell my sister all the time, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart: F those who don't F with you. Support those who support you. You know what I mean? You don't have to kiss people's ass to be a part of them. You don't have to go in people's chat. See, because if you think about it, your one subscription you take away may not mean nothing. But when people start feeling a certain way, when they providing you, they supporting you, they giving you cash app, super chats, they there all the time, because a click and a view adds up for some of these people who get, you know, YouTube checks, you know, who get YouTube checks. So you're clicking your view count. When people don't appreciate you, just unsubscribe and go about your business. I don't fool with a lot of people. She's a little different than me, and I say it all the time. Diva is a little more friendlier than me, and she's a little different. I just won't fuck with you. I don't care enough about you that I got to kiss your butt. I'm not joining you. I'm not doing any of the sort. I'm not going to support you. I just walk away. It's just that simple to me. This is a YouTube application. When I shut this, click that end stream, shut this, that's it. I'll go about my life. Or I may watch some YouTube kissing ass to get along and to get views and to have you share me out and to have you acknowledge me. I'm not doing all that. It's not that serious for me. Now, some people say they're a queen and they stand alone. I am a true queen that stands alone. I have to give it to myself. I stand alone and do my own thing. I don't ask for people to come over. I don't ask for people to share me out. I don't pay people to be on their platform. I don't pay people to acknowledge me. I am a queen that definitely stands alone. That's a fact. If you're looking for a queen that stands alone, that's Mz.Teavalocity. I'm not big up in nobody. I'm not kissing nobody ass. I'm not riding nothing for nobody. I'm just over here doing my own thing, and I like it. Okay. She said she left because so many people trying to get her locked up. Yeah, she did the right thing. And don't come back, JD, when your time is over. And when you come back sometime, baby, when you do a reset, you evaluate yourself. Just reassess what you're doing and to make sure you don't get in that position. Cruiser told us to come over. Okay, well, Cruiser could go over on her own. Don't come over here telling me with somebody. Oh, Cruiser told you to come over here. See that? That's how I go. Thank you, Miss Cruiser. Appreciate it. Sorry, Diva tell me all the time, TV, you be having it all effed up. They wasn't talking to you. That's why I don't read the chat. Melissa Coffee. Hey, Melissa. So she's gone. Hey, Auntie Nanya. Ain't Nanya or whatever. So hello, everyone. I want to speak to everyone. Peace. Thank you so much, Ginger, for the Cash App. Oh, thank you for the Cash App again. Thank you so much. Somebody else sent me another one. I don't say names. I don't put people on the spot. Peace, Mz.Teavalocity in chat. Listen to our happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. Thanks for joining me. Good morning, all. Was in Cruiser's class. Thank you, Miss Cruiser, for asking the people to come over now. I appreciate that, Cruiser. You know, hey, if you shout me out, you shout me out. If you don't, you don't. If you share me, you share me. If you don't, you don't. I'm not going to kiss ass to make my platform grow and for me to have large crowds. I'm just not going to do it, y'all. It's not who I am. Thank you for coming over, you guys. Miss Cruiser, thank you so much. They weaponizing the police. Now, let's get to Beaches Better. Did I catch up? Diva welcomed everybody. Hey, Clyde, I haven't seen you in a while. Hey, BB Nice, another friend of mine, is a real true friend. I'm glad Jay Dunn is taking a break, is not worth further charges. Yeah, I think they were trying to get her hemmed up. And I think Jay Dunn at one point said that they were trying to set her up. So it's, you know, sometimes you get so caught up in here. And I think Jay Dunn was getting so caught up in trying to prove her point and prove who she was and tried to really mesh with these people that she wasn't paying attention, that she was being set up in some ways. But on the other hand, Jay Dunn called the cops on FJ. Yeah, that wasn't right. What goes around comes around. Straight out storyline. Okay, but JD doxes and put pictures. She's not right. I'm not saying JD is right. I'm not saying anything. I'm saying I'm glad she took a break, and I'm gonna stand on that. I like her. I don't have, you know, I think she's one of the best trolls on here. I do. She trolls the shit out these people when they're on their platform. She redirects everything to her. She takes all the spotlight. So I love Jay Dunn's trolling. Do I get with the doxing? No. I don't appreciate that. And I don't appreciate keeping attacking people when they tell you to leave them alone. Just leave them alone and go about your business. So let's get to this beach is better. Is this beach better or this beach full of shit? Now listen, I'm not one to re-victimize a victim. If she's a victim, I pray that all goes well for her, and I'm glad her and her daughter are safe. It's hard for me to say that. I'm going to tell you why it's hard for me to say that, but I try to say that from my empathetic, sympathetic, compassionate part, and, you know, just being a human being, caring about people. I don't want anything to ever happen to someone, but I think this beach is better may be purposely omitting some stuff out of what happened to her. So now I did listen to bits and pieces of it on NESS and a little bit of Olivia, the Oracles. I caught a little bit of that. Now listen, Beach. You either knew the guy or you didn't know the guy. That's the question I have for you. And I think when people want to ask serious questions, because NESS like you, she didn't want to ask the questions that needed to be asked. But it wasn't an interview. She just happened to be on her next platform tour saying what happened to her. I call bullshit. I call foul. I call something smells a little fishy. Something ain't right in the buttermilk here. Something just ain't right. There are some missing pieces. And so if you are in some type of litigation, my question to you is, why are you on YouTube talking about it? You keep saying your attorney. Now, I don't know if Kimmy is the attorney. I don't know who's the attorney. I don't know if it's a real attorney. I don't know if it's Greenberg and Betterman. I don't know if it's Steinbeck and Steinbeck. I don't know who the attorney is, but I don't know who's advising you, because they would advise you to log off as well. You're up here telling us this story, and we all want to know because we're nosy, right? And we want to know, oh, if this sister got attacked, you know, I feel bad for her and her daughter. Like I said, I will never re-victimize the victim. So if you really got attacked, I wish you well in your endeavors of having justice. You know, you said you're suing FedEx, which I don't know about you suing FedEx. Then you say you know him, but don't know him. Do you know him or you don't know him? You said his mode of attack and he left a footprint on your car seats and on you, and you have internal bleeding. Internal bleeding. But you're on YouTube. Now, I'm not sure. Somebody gonna have to help me out. I'm gonna drop this link in a few because I'm not sure. Did this happen months ago? Last month? Maybe the month before? I know it couldn't have happened a couple of days ago and she has internal bleeding and she's on YouTube. I just don't think the physiology and anatomy of it will line up with what she's saying, but I could be wrong. Again, if she's a victim, I feel bad for her. And I feel bad for what her daughter had to go through because it's traumatizing. But this story is not adding up, Beachy Pooh. We need you to sit back and reset and tell the full story if you will tell any. Now, it's not our damn business, really, but you brought it to YouTube. And so now it's commentary. Beach, something's not wrong. Something is not right. Did you know the guy? How did you meet the guy? Did the guy attack you over YouTube? Some say your post said he brought his online grudge offline. So did you have something going on with him? Because we know you hang around in the manosphere and other places, and everybody ain't gonna play this shit, y'all. Everybody's not gonna play you talking about their mama, you getting into their marriage, you getting into their relationship business. And we know she's a busy bee when it comes to men and relationships because she knows everyone's relationship down here. She knew all about Sevens. She knew all about Kimmy's. She knows everybody's relationship. So what was your relationship with this gentleman? That's what we want to know. I want to know more about it. I really want to know more about it since you brought it down here. What was your relationship with this gentleman? How did you know this gentleman? How did you state he brought it off of YouTube to in real life? Online, offline. How did that come about? You're not telling us that, but you done been to platform on your tour, but you leaving out pieces, key pieces to help us understand what really happened. I want to know now, because if so, then we all as a community want to band together with you and fight with you to get justice, because that's what we do over here, right? We always look out for each other. We always really for each other. We do want to help you get justice. You know, we want to spread the word about this monster, this supposedly monster. So exactly, Beach, what was your relationship to this gentleman or with this gentleman? Did he just pull up on you? He was delivering packages? Because you also said that he took pictures, but oops, sorry, Beach. I hope your lawyer don't hear this. I hope the lawyer don't hear this. But you on YouTube saying a whole lot. You said he took pictures and say, "Yeah, I got you," or "Yeah, I got it," as if he was doing it for someone else. Beach, what exactly happened? Did he take the pictures of you and put them on YouTube or tell people, "Yeah, I carried out my mission"? What exactly happened, Beach? We want to know because you brought it to YouTube. And no, I don't. Thank you so much. I really don't believe you, Beach. I don't, because I know you dramatic. I know you're attention seeker. I know you want everybody to believe you, but your story's not adding up, Beachy Pooh. Now you could come talk to me because that's if you want to, or you can save it for bigger platforms where a lot of people will see you at and a lot of people will hear this bullshit. But I just so happen to hear it, and I'm trying to wonder what really went on. If this man stomped you out because you say you had internal bleeding, and they let you go. Thank you for the Cash App. Thank you, baby. Thank you so much. You know who you are. They let you go. with internal bleeding. Now, in my line of work somewhere around, down there, somewhere in my years in doing what I do, they just don't let you go with internal bleeding, whether you want to go or not. Because if they let you go with internal bleeding and you happen to not be here, your family could sue them because they have to try to stop that bleeding some type of way if they can. But this man stomped you out, broke the handle off your door. He was a mean mo. It reminded me of like the Incredible Hulk. He came up on you and said, "Arr!" and ripped the handle off the door. That's how angry. Why would that man be so angry with you flipping the bird at him? Something just ain't adding up. Did your daughter recognize who he was? Because remember, you lost some conscious somewhat, but she was able to do the job. But tell him what really went on, Beach. If you go come out here and tell a story, and these people probably go get mad because they gonna say she was a woman and she was beat and she was a victim, and Miss T over there making mock of it, making fun. I'm calling bullshit because I don't believe it. I'm not making mock or fun of her if that happened, but I don't believe it. I just want to say I don't believe. Hey, Pink Sugar, I ain't seen you in a while. Hey, so Beach, what exactly happened? If you go from platform to platform, spreading, telling us what happened, please make sure you have it in sequence. And I know he stomped you out. He probably stomped some sense out, some connection, some cohesion, some comprehension, something. I know he did that when he stomped you out to cause you internal bleeding like that. I know something went missing, and maybe that's why the story is not adding up. Thank you, Cruiser. I caught on first. I thought she was telling me Miss Cruiser was live. I was like, don't come over here, son. But I appreciate you, Cruiser, for sharing me out. So what exactly happened, Beach? You got to tell the story. Hey, really, B? What's happening, baby? You came down here to tell this story. When did it happen? Can somebody please drop in the chat when it happened? I can't watch this. Everybody, hello, who's coming in? Tell me when this happened, you guys. Please tell me when did it happen. Did it happen this week, last month, the month before? Because she's suing FedEx. But she said on one platform, I don't know if he was in a FedEx truck. Then somebody said, well, was he in a delivery truck? Yeah, I know the truck had packages. The truck had packages. Yeah, he was a FedEx driver. The truck had packages. It was a FedEx truck. So it was a FedEx truck on Monday, but then you wasn't sure what type of truck that it was on Tuesday. Come on, girl, you got to get it together. It did. I know y'all ain't tell me. No. I know y'all ain't tell me that happened 72 hours ago. I know you ain't telling me that. And she has internal bleeding and they let her go home. Okay, Beach. Oh my gosh, shit, you got to do better than this, Beach. It's not adding up. You making yourself look like a fool. If it was just 72 hours ago and you had internal bleeding, your ass wouldn't be on YouTube. End of the story. Could somebody help me out? Can somebody help me out? Because I know somebody in here who knows as well as I know. Probably two people I think may know. Internal bleeding? No way. Thank you, Jamila. No way. No way your ass will be here on YouTube. Now, you made this, some of it, something happened. No doubt something happened. For one, if he was the Incredible Hulk and he took that and snatched that door and started beating and kicking you, for one, like so much attention. See, girlfriend, come a little closer. You like so much attention, you would have showed us bruises. Just show us some bruises so we could believe something. Because I'm not buying it. I don't care how many people try to pacify you and try to be nice. Oh, yeah, Beachy, I'm sorry that happened. Oh, I know what it is. Now, you may know what it is to be domestically abused, NESS, because you agree with Beachy. At that point, she just blacked out or whatever because you were in a situation. But this shit don't sound right, Ness. And I know in the back of your little mind, Nessie Pooh, you thought, no, something ain't right. Show us a bruise. You didn't have broken nails. And see, if I was fighting an attacker off, especially to get to my baby, I done threw my whole body on him, and he's forcibly stomping me that he done left marks all over the car and in my stomach, on my shirt. but he never hit you in your face. See, somebody that mad with a grudge because you did this, they would have been beating the shit out of you. They would have been knocking you. They would have been, and if they really wanted to get to that baby girl, they would have got to that baby girl. See, it ain't adding up, sis. But if you go get some coins off of it, hey, I'm all for it. But you're not gonna get no coins because your story isn't straight. Your story has too many holes in it. And then here's what kills me. My lawyer said don't say that, but I could say this, but I can't tell you on Miss Olivia's, if I'm not mistaken, you told him what type of truck it was. On NESS's, you can't say. You can't say on NESS's, but you can say on Olivia's. So did your lawyer call you? Your attorney call you and told you, hey, you talking too much on YouTube? Because I'm sure they watching YouTube. Most attorneys hang around YouTube, right? You know. So did they tell you, say that you can say the truck over here, but you can't say the truck over there? He had packages. You knew where he lived at. You didn't. She took it. Yeah, you did all that, and you're in excruciating pain. I could never. But anywho, so I want to see, for me to believe you, my dear. I do. This how nosy I am, and you may say it's none of my business, but you brought it to YouTube, so I'm making commentary off of it, right? Especially this story. This story trumps it all, you know. So we didn't see any bruises, you know, and I know you have a nice body and you like to show up. Just show us some bruises. Just show us some bruises. You know, show us something. Your nails were still intact. If I get to fighting with these, you know, and these are my nails underneath. But most likely I'm gonna break a nail. You know, if somebody's stomping me out, I'm gonna be moving and I'm gonna be hiding my face, and then I'm throw my body on my kids and my grandkids and all that, and he's stomping me out. He's not just looking to stomp in your stomach. If a rage like that, he gonna be stomping everywhere. He's in a rage. He just stomped in your stomach. I don't know, baby. It just sound a little fishy to me. It just sound like, you know, and cuss me out, do what you will. You know, I don't give a damn. I really don't watch you. I don't watch you because you're so quick to try to destroy another woman's story behind a man, you know, and drag another woman behind a man. And you know everybody's relationship. And they play this shit like, I forgive you. I'm sorry. Yeah, I forgive you. I don't forgive you. I just don't forgive you. If it happened to me, I'm not forgiving you. I'm just telling you that. I'm going on about my damn business. You won't be a part of my life anymore. I don't play these fake games. But anywho, I just need someone to show me something. Come on here and prove us wrong that this really happened to you. I don't believe. Good morning. I don't believe it happened to you, baby. I'm just sorry to say. And if I'm wrong, God forgive me. But if it did happen, I'm glad that you and your baby girl is doing okay. Excuse me, you guys. You know, I got my PJ. So, but y'all believe that shit? I don't believe it. You keep changing stories. And if attorney would have told you anything other than the YouTube attorney, practicing lawyer, a YouTuber who's saying they're lawyer, other than that, they would have told you don't come on YouTube and say anything. And why would the police say, I got so many damn questions because I'm nosy. Why would the police not apprehend him if they had all the proof right there? You are physically attacked. You're suffering internal bleeding. You are traumatized. This was a violent act. And they just let him go. So now you trying to sue FedEx, but you should sue the police department. You should sue Alabama State Police or whoever, you know, Officer Brown, Lieutenant Brown. You should sue him and his force, because if they had the person right there, why did they let him go? Those are just some questions I had. And so now he's on the run, and now they looking for him. Why didn't they apprehend him right there? It would be a warrant out for his arrest. Is somebody looking for warrants? Is someone looking out for warrants? Hold on. Don't hang up. Y'all, somebody, I'm going to drop. Okay. Yeah, and the Masons, right. The Masons. And Officer Brown name is being thrown around these YouTube streets. He'll be well known. They'll start trying to dox and look for Officer Brown because you know how crazy these people are, and look for Officer Brown in Alabama who was at Beachy's house when this happened. And then they'll have him on YouTube, you know. But a real officer who has a career like that ain't gonna be on YouTube. But we may could find a brethren or somebody to come on YouTube and portray the part of Officer Brown on this show. Because this is going to be another shit show, I believe, in reference to her. All right, Low Pressure. Thank you, baby. So I'm gonna drop this link because it's an hour, and y'all know I really don't. The real story is captivating. What is the real story? Brown from Medea. She may wait. Hold on. Read my book. Said what? She may as well wait for Officer Krookie. I don't know that, but yeah, I don't believe it. So I'm sorry. I just don't believe it. How was yelling with all those internal injuries? Perkhead, Perkhead, Dovey. That's why I can't because I do know difference in internal bleeding and somebody stomping your organs out and no bruises, you know, and they left all these footprints. And the good thing about it, the officers were so clever that they matched the footprint to his shoe. That's what she told us. That's what I thought I heard it. It's giving me Beachy Russell. Beachy Russell. So they matched his footprints to his shoe and said, go ahead about your business. Have a good day. We'll see you later. Absolutely not. And then you had all these internal bleeding and these injuries that you drove yourself to the hospital. You said because they was telling you to go to the hospital, go to the hospital. Now, I could be wrong, but you have the opportunity to correct me. But you drove yourself to the hospital, or did an ambulance come? Because internal bleeding will weaken you, baby. Will weaken you, but it depends on what type of internal bleeding. Child, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Beach. And then the cops let him go. He let him go. Hey, listen, you stomped her out, man. We know it ain't Coots. Now listen, in Alabama, it depends on if it was a black or a white cop, right? Because if it was a Caucasian, they would have snatched his ass up, handcuffed him, threw him to the ground, stomped him out, and put him in jail, right? Because he just violently abused this lady. And they got proof. They got his boot print or his shoe print. They got his truck parked out there. I don't know if he tossed the package in the car or what. I don't know because I'm confused. But if they have all that, then why did they let him go? Beach, we have so many questions. So many questions. You know, here go a neonatal nurse. I am a neonatal nurse, no discharge from the hospital. Thank you. I just don't want to say nothing. That's why I was trying to get somebody else in here. Hey, if you're in that field, let me know. Exactly. They not gonna let you go because you want to go, because then they would be at fault, and then you could sue, or your family could sue the hospital. So now you have the hospital to sue, you have FedEx to sue, you have the Alabama State Police Department, the Alabama deputies. You, girl, you are going to be super freaking rich when it's all over if this shit plays out the way you want it to play out. But I'm here for it. I'm here for it, dear. Is another storyline. We was getting tired of the NESS one and the Jawanna one. So Beachy, this is another storyline. Now, I don't know how long this one's going to last unless you continue to do platform tours, you know. But again, The people want to see some bruises. They want to see some paperwork, some bruises, some something. And you'll say, that ain't y'all business. And I don't have to tell you, and my attorney told me not to say this, not to. I was so confused on what type of attorney you had, because your attorney said you could say some stuff on Olivia the Oracles, but then your attorney told you not to say some on NESS. So your attorney now is discriminating between content creators on YouTube. I'm sorry. Let me drop this link. Baby, I done talked more than I want to, but that's some bullshit. Point blank period. You may not like it, make all the videos you want, but I don't believe you. Hey, all to enter in the room. I don't know. She did say she drove home. She drove home with internal bleeding. I'm here for the show. You lying. You lying with internal bleeding. She drove home. Okay. Okay, Ronnie Q. Hey, Ronnie Q. What's going on, baby? Now, I dropped this link. Somebody got to come up here and tell me what you think, because I call bullshit. I'm just sorry, you guys. And I feel bad. I will feel like crap. And y'all know, if I do something wrong, I'll come on here and apologize. If I'm wrong about Beachy, I'm going to come right in here and apologize. Hey, sis, I apologize. Would you like me to help you move forward? Is there any way I can help you and the baby? I am humbly sorry. I don't think I'm gonna have to do that, because Beach gonna have to tell us what relationship she had with the guy. Why was he so upset? It wasn't because of a flick off. Was she in the hospitalized? She hospitalized, and tell us the background to it. How did you meet this guy? How did you know this guy? Because something ain't right. And why would this guy say, hey, I got her, and he was taking pictures? Beach, you're going to have to explain that to the people, because the people want to know. The people want to know, why would he take pictures and say, I got him, like he was going to post them on YouTube? Anybody know this guy on YouTube? I don't know him, and I'm not going to look for him. How could he film and be that? That's, girl, Jin. They think we stupid. The lies are never ending. Kimberly, I even heard you questioning that. Hey, little pressure boo. Believe me, Birmingham PD don't play. This story is bogus. Shit. And especially if it was those other color folks, they would have jacked that dude up, especially when it comes to a kid being involved. That's why I don't buy the story. Why would he tell her to say anything at all? And why would, now hold on, shit, Ronnie Q, I'm glad you said that, because it triggered another memory. Why would he want to pay you off? And why would the officer come back and tell you that the man want to pay you off? Who is Officer Brown? Who is Officer Brown to you that he's giving you this? The man said he's sorry and he would like to pay for the damages. For the broken handle on the door? Now, if it was easily, and I think you drive a nice ride. I think at one point a couple of years ago, was it a Cadillac? You might have switched up to a Lexus or a Maserati or a Mercedes-Benz. I don't know what you have now, but the handles are not that easy to rip off the door if somebody trying to, he didn't break the window and reach in at you. He snatched the handle off. Then he couldn't open the door. So how did he open the door, my dear? If he snatched the handle off, he wasn't able to open the door. You forgot about that when you was telling the story. If you take my handle off, I would have to reach inside. That's a lot of work that guy had to do, that you couldn't kick and scream and, throw a soda or something in his face that you might have had in the cup holder. I don't know. Let me read these comments and I'll get out here. Furthermore, after what happened with Carly Russell, I'm sure the Alabama Police Department, yes, are in. Why? Exactly. Yes, she did, damn it. I don't know. I feel so bad for Jawanna. She is generally misunderstood. Yeah, I'm about to start going live for people who are just bored. Stuff. You guys got to go live. You can't be afraid to go live because you see bigger content creators on. Find a space where you go up against them. People who generally support you will support you, and it's a thing called replay. But to build your channel, you have to, Aisha. If you have a voice, you have to put your voice out there. You guys run to other people, and I'm not saying you specifically. Content creators run to other people and sit on their platform and make them money but they won't get on their own damn platform to build their platform on to make them money. That's the stupidest thing in the world. If I was serious about it with this YouTube, I'd be on my own platform and I'd be on here every time I had an opportunity. There's many days I could come home from work, put my shit down and flip the switch. I don't want to. I just don't want to. But if I wanted to, I know I will grow. Take to your own platform, baby girl, and do your own thing. Your voice matters. I don't want to see shit. She can keep a story going. I just hope she get the 8 care psych doc. Yeah, it blows me. Thank you, Jamila. Thank you. Somebody, so no one wants to come out over here and help me out. I've been on here an hour, y'all know. I have so many questions. Again, it's not adding up to me, but I will continue to look around and I will try to piece it together. I don't think I'm gonna be able to, because different platforms get different stories, and so it'll be hard to, piece it together. But I don't think this one's going to go over too well for you. Just like you talked about the other girl lying, it's your turn now. They're going to drag the shit out of you if this is a lie. If you created this story, they are going to drag you for weeks. Oops, excuse me. Let me go off air right quick. I see that seed. I don't know if y'all eat chia seeds, but these little chia seeds become like gel as they soften and they get stuck in my teeth. Sorry. So I think I'm over my comments, but hey, everyone who's joining me, thank you for joining me this morning. Let me see. I want to read who got out their car first. I don't know if the way it sound like is okay. From what I gathered, and I told y'all always welcome. Hey, Miss Shireen, y'all could help the sister out, because y'all know I'd be confused because I don't go from platform to platform. I don't watch all the videos. I get bits and pieces, and then I come down here and do my commentary. That's bad on my part, but that's what I do. Shit, that's what I do. So some people come on and help me out. So I don't know if she got out the car. It seemed like from the story, she flipped the bird. The guy got out his truck, ran over to her car, snatched the door handle off, and commenced to kicking and stomping her in the stomach. And he omitted the face, he omitted the arms. She didn't cover herself, so he just stomped in the lower part of the body we can't see. So he was very particular about how he was going to abuse her too. He stayed low, real low, so we couldn't see. So she was in the midst of, protecting herself. And while he was hitting those blows and stuff like that, she threw her body over her daughter in the back seat. So she threw her body around, threw it over the daughter in the back seat. I'm just trying to picture this shit because I really couldn't. So I'm trying to picture to save her daughter, which she did a right thing. She did a very honorable and noble thing as a mother to protect her baby. But when he did that, she didn't break any nails. He put footprints just on her clothes, and the footprints on the car when he yanked the handle off and reached inside to open the car and to get at her. He did all that. Did you get it? He did all that. Much as you got, I got as well. So how did he get into the car? I just said it, Auntie Nanya. He ripped the handle off. Then he reached in the car when he realized if a handle not on the door, you can't pull it open. He reached in the car. He hit the indoor handle, opened it, and commenced to stomping her in the lower part of her body. That's just the story that's going around. But he offered to pay her for the damages of her internal bleeding, her hospital bill, and all that. But she said, no, I don't want that. I want FedEx money. I want FedEx money. I want Alabama State Police Department money. I want the hospital money. I want the big, big bag. She want the big bag. So Officer Brown and Barney Miller, more like Barney Miller. More like Barney Miller. Yep. Teaching the child how to lie. Oh, she had an Escalade. So if your door ripped off that easily in an Escalade, you need to take that shit back and get your money. Not to say, with force. I don't know how enraged, how angry this gentleman was, but anytime he stomped her so bad she had internal bleeding, and within 72 hours she was released online. He didn't do a good job either. If somebody paid him to do a job, because he said, hey, I got it. He did all that and took pictures. He did all that and took pictures. He was good. He was real good. He's real damn good. So if it paid him, they need to increase his pay. If they paid him to do this, why would she go to the man's apartment? Now wait a minute, Beachy Pooh. You was at his apartment. How did you know where he lived at? This story getting stranger and stranger. How did you know where he lived at, Beachy, if you didn't know him? Hey, baby, good morning. This is a play. Jamila, I believe this is a play. I believe it's a play, and I don't know, Beach, if you thought this play out like Carly Russell. Did you thoroughly think this play out before you came and played it on YouTube? I don't think you're going to make any money off of us on YouTube because no one's going to give to the fund. I don't know. Kimberly Black, hit the link at Ronnie Q. I know the two of you will solve the mystery. Ronnie Q, I'm sure she gonna go live on it, but Ronnie Q, you believe this mess? If you still in here, do you believe this mess? She said her daughter screamed, "We don't want your blood money." That shit blew me, little pressure. When she said, my daughter said to me, "Mommy, we don't want his blood money." Your daughter said, "We don't want his blood money." Right. So were they hostages part come into play? I thought she said they were held to get. I thought that too. I'm telling you, the story keeps changing from platform to platform. Beachy, take a break. I don't think this story is going to play out, love. Whatever you got to do it in the background, because these people are going to drag your ass all over YouTube because everyone gets a turn, especially when they get popped. Now, I don't know. They say other people is over there working, trying to find out the guy, and people offer to help. Maybe she was in a meth. Kimberly Black, I have a live up already. Okay. I'll be in your bushes, Ronnie Q. My main concern would have been my child. No way this is a joke and she playing like this. Well, Jamila, I don't know. I don't believe it. And I'm going to tell you, if I'm wrong, you guys could come back and cuss me out. Hey, Taylor, what's going on, baby? Y'all could cuss me out, but I don't believe it's to be factual. I don't. It's too many holes in the story. It's just too many holes in the story. Okay, so I'm going to drop this link one more time. And if somebody want to come up and join me, they can. If not, y'all know I only do like an hour. Mz.Teavalocity, yeah, this shit just ain't panning out. And Beach, you should have thought about it before you brought this to the streets. Even if something happened with you and this guy and y'all had some type of connections and something went awry and he decided to physically abuse you, that's what you should have said. You would have garnered more sympathy, but to come down here, and even if you spreading a lie on this brother, and this is what confused me too. You had his name out here on the streets like that, and they were saying he's on Instagram and he's also was a YouTuber. Do you know that if this man is making almost close to $100,000 with FedEx, and I'm just gonna say that he makes a good sum and he provides for his family, and you took that provision away from him by creating all this? If y'all had a relationship, and I'm not saying y'all did, but if y'all did and something went wrong and you created all this and he loses job, what makes you think? Because he knew where you lived, right? He was at your driveway, you knew his complex, so y'all knew something. Y'all knew something about each other. I think so. So if all that was going on, Beach, why would you put this man's shit out here like this? Who knows what he'll do? If he's about to lose everything, he probably figure, F it, I'm just gonna lose everything and come at you and your daughter, since you said in your live that, hold on, let me make sure this is Diva. Let me hold on, Diva. Hold on, baby. Is that you, sissy?
It's me.
Okay, hey baby. If you said that, why would you put this dude, mute yourself for a minute, baby, and I'll mute. Why would you put this dude information out there so he could come get you or send someone else to get you? If you in such fear of your life and your children's life, why would you jeopardize yourself since he know where you live and he's not able to be found at this point because they let an abuser, a person who violently attacked someone, they let him walk free in Alabama, where they lynch people, they do all kinds of things to black folk. They let him go free. And I'll mute. Go ahead, Diva.
Good morning, Mz.Teavalocity. Good morning in the chat. I just want to thank everybody in the chat room. The chat room is on fire, girl. I am enjoying it so much. Everybody in their comments is killing me. Thank y'all all so much. You making it a great live. Yeah. But Tiva, two
Yes.
and two is not equaling four.
No, the math ain't math and the lie ain't
No,
lying. Ain't nothing adding up with this beach. I'm just sorry, sis. Ain't nothing adding up. When I heard the
absolutely
story at
not.
first, I was like, damn, somebody done took this shit off YouTube because you know whether people believe it or not, Diva, there's going to be more of people taking stuff off YouTube, people sending threats and stuff. You know, I was over in the live, not even in this section, and these brothers have pulled up on each other. Unfortunately, one is no longer here. In this sector, and it ain't a sector y'all might know of, but I don't even know how the hell I got here. But one had pulled up on another and unalived him. You got people pulling up on people. You know, you got people screaming and hollering, threatening people, talking shit to people. You never know when someone's in your close proximity and they'll get you because they taking this YouTube shit serious. When they say they pull up, they pull up. And like she said, this guy recorded it. So the police didn't take his phone to see the recordings when he said, hey, I got him. I got the video. Look at it, y'all. It's right here. I got her. I attacked her. And now I'm leaving. I'm going home. I'm going to smoke me a blunt, have me some wine, and get up and go to work tomorrow. This guy walked away scot-free. And I don't understand. Let me make sure this Ronnie Q, because I've never had. Hold on, Ronnie Q. Let me make sure this you. That's you, Q, baby. Ronnie Q. Ronnie Q.
Yeah, this is me. Can you hear me?
Oh, okay. Now it's you.
Yeah, can
Yes,
you hear
babe.
me?
Yes, I can hear you now, Ronnie
Can you
Q.
hear me?
Yes, I
Yes,
can
can
hear
you hear
you.
me?
Yes, I can hear you, Ronnie. I can hear you.
I'm sorry, I got a delay. I have a delay. I said all that before you answered. Okay.
Okay, go ahead, baby. What's your take? What's your take on this, Ronnie Q? I'm coming to your live too. Go ahead, Ronnie.
My take on this is it sounds very inconsistent because at one point she said she was taking
Go ahead.
at one point she said she was taking the daughter to an audition, and then the next thing it happened in the driveway. So I don't know what to think about this.
After school, because he know the hours. Did you get that, Ronnie Q? Because I heard her in her video say everybody know that this street is quiet at 3:30 and they
Yeah.
just meet on everybody know the street is quiet. So do you know this guy? Ronnie Q, do you think she know this guy? Ronnie Q? I think
Okay,
Ronnie.
so here's what I'm gonna say. I don't know if she knows this guy. Obviously, she knows him now. We're on a delay, so it's gonna take a second. So, what I will say is, if he did beat her up, then it's still wrong. It's still wrong. And I heard her get cursed out about, oh, this is just a case of domestic abuse, and you knew that guy. It's no, domestic abuse is not simple. So it's still wrong either way.
Ronnie Q, I'm sorry. I think this
And what I
too.
want to know is,
Go ahead.
Miss T Velocity, what did R Cook have to say? Our Cook is her good brother. So what did he have to say? And didn't he come out or something? Because we know our Cook is always on top of things when things happen to Beachy. So did she say anything about our Cook?
He's gearing up to get the rest of the brethrens together. See, Ronnie Q, you don't understand it. So let me help you figure this out. She called our cook. She told our cook he went to the lodge and he's getting all the other brothers together to go after him, possibly to get this DeMarcus, since the police in Alabama can't find him and he's in hiding. The brethren is going to come forth. You know how they come together, and they're going to go get DeMarcus and do what they will with DeMarcus, or whatever his name is. So he's going to come out. You have to give him time. This just happened 72 hours with internal bleeding and violently beating the doors off the handle. You're not giving him enough time, Ronnie Q. He's gonna come. He's gonna come forth. Just give him time. You rush.
Girl, 72 hours ago, he should have been here by now.
Ronnie Q, again, I'm gonna straighten you out. He's gathering the rest of. They
You
have to
know,
have
even she has been over to his apartment.
to the guy's apartment. So this is what's gonna happen now, and we just have to follow. The brethren is going to come together, and they go over there as a whole and try to make it a whole. Okay. You know the whole's gonna make it a whole, even when it's a half. They gonna make it a whole. You got it. Ronnie Q, are you there?
Well, I got it as far as I can get it. Thank you, Miss T
Right.
Velocity. I'm gonna step down now.
Yeah, we will
Yeah,
be
I'm here. I don't forget the delay.
okay, baby. We will. It's pieces missing. It's pieces missing. So we have to wait till the brethren get together, because one thing about it, I do know on a serious note about Masons and sister and all that, they have people in high places. They are very powerful people. And if this really happened and they don't think the law would take care of it, like I said, they have people in high places. Free thinker, I think this could be a possibility, but the reason why I don't think is that one free thinker is because she said the guy had a grudge from YouTube. Read the community wall. He took his grudge from YouTube, off of YouTube to offline, online to offline. So I don't think it was a road rage incident, because she's stating, unless she lying, that he took his YouTube rage, online rage, off of YouTube. And I think somebody said that he's a YouTuber too. So that would have been a possibility. That would have been more of a believable story. But because on her community wall, she said that he took it offline, an online grudge. That's why I say it's more to the story. It's not adding up. And thought, if a lawyer is really involved in this, they would tell her to shut the hell up. Shut the hell up, because everything you say can be used against you in the court of law. Yeah, they'll tell her that. We know that from SVU. We know that stuff. So everything could be used against us. So I don't believe it. Diva, what's up, baby? You got something to say? Diva, no way he was let go, especially if he was driving, doing exactly. They wasn't gonna let him get back on a FedEx truck and drive
Yeah,
all the way to
I
Wonderland.
said, can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead. I can hear you.
No, I just wanted to thank the chat. I thank them so much. I couldn't speak to everyone individually, but I
Mhm.
sure appreciate their support and all the content creators that came through for you. I
Thank you,
appreciate
baby.
it. I'm stepping down, Tiva.
All right, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm getting ready to wrap it up. I don't know what time Ronnie Q going live, but she has some interesting live. But Ronnie Q, I thank you for joining me too. So I'll be in the hotel far away, and the guy knows where she lives, and she's home in her bed, cozy. And this guy know where you live, because you know where he live. You know where his mama live, his sister live, his brother live. That's why I believe it's bullshit. You know too much about this guy. Why would you go try to track this guy down? Why aren't you letting the police officers handle it? I don't know.
Tiva, I'm sorry. I have one more thing to say. I'm sorry. I don't mean to cut you off.
Go ahead, baby. Don't be sorry. Go ahead. Do you?
You know now, this girl done doxed that boy whole family.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
She doxed his whole family.
That shit
And
crazy.
that's the sad thing, because his family don't have nothing to do with
Hold
it.
on.
You know what I mean?
Just read my book. Is that you? Is that you? Just read.
Hey, yes, it's me.
Okay, baby. Oh wait, hold on. Little Pressure, is that you, baby?
Yes, it's me.
Yes.
Hi.
Go ahead, Mama Cakes. What you doing? Go ahead. Go ahead. Just read my book. You was first. What you want to bring to story? Oh, Diva, where you finished at, baby girl? Diva, was you finished?
Yes, I'm going to get down. I'm going back to the chat. Thank
Thank you
you.
for joining me, Queen Diva, and thank you for being a gracious, awesome content moderator host. Go ahead, just read my book. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Welcome to the stage.
Hey, thank you. Good morning, ladies, everybody.
Hi.
Listen, I was in that live yesterday with Beach. Now, again, yeah, not only did she have not one broken nail, not one scratch, abrasion, laceration, contusion, nothing. Do you know when she had the cameras on, I noticed she was in her bedroom, and I'm saying, if you have internal bleeding, what are you doing home, right? During that live, which was at nighttime now, it was dark out, okay? She got in her car, drove to the store, still on the live, went in, came out, got back in the car, drove back home. Now, if this man had just attacked her and her daughter, and attacked her not once but twice physically, and stomped her out, she wasn't a little apprehensive about leaving her home the next night in the dark with with internal bleeding, and the man is still on the loose. Wouldn't you think you might have been a little afraid to go out? Do you feel like you would have been able to protect yourself if something happened again? Because you've just been stomped out.
I wouldn't have went home. I would have went to a hotel or something because yeah, girl, it's so many holes in this story. I think Beach she need to run while she ahead. She need to run. I think it's full of shit for one. If you have internal bleeding, you're not gonna take yourself to the hospital. And if you had all these bruises and all this stuff we can't even see, I think the story is made up. What's happening, Little
Of
Pressure? Hey, Mama
course.
Kate. Oh, go ahead.
Hi.
Hey,
I just
baby.
want to tell y'all because I'm here. We actually have a Facebook group here. It's got like over 60,000 people in it, and it's used for to tell us where the roadblocks are. Anytime somebody get pulled over, there are eyes everywhere, and it goes in this particular group. When I heard about it, I reactivated my Facebook and I'm searching. I'm searching that group because you go there before you go to the actual local news articles and stuff. Nothing, nothing has been reported in this group. And she there are eyes everywhere. No matter where you are here, there are eyes everywhere. And they will post it, and their quote is check on your folks. Check on your folks. Birmingham got somebody pulled over. They will do that. So the fact that no one has mentioned this at all, it's a little
No.
sus. And I don't know. It's like every time somebody asks her a question, she goes into, well, the way my house is, and I own a lot of this property here.
Yeah.
And I got a neighbor that had a dog that he went across the street the other day. And it's just like, you be forgetting what the hell the question was because she rambles so much. I just feel I agree with Free Thinker. I think this was like a road rage gone wrong, and because I have mutual friends with him and his baby mama, but I don't know
Who?
him.
What?
Hold
Wait a
on.
minute.
No. Hold on, Reed. Don't just run past that. You have mutual friends with who?
The guy and his the mother of his kid.
What the Marcus guy?
Yeah.
Low pressure. Just tell me this shit didn't happen.
I don't think. I think something happened, but not this story that she's giving. I think something happened. I just don't think it's this story that she's giving.
Little pressure. Did you put in a phone call to your connection and ask
That's
her?
hey.
Huh?
Did you put in a phone call to the woman to ask her what's going down?
Oh no, 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 no,
Don't you? What?
Pressure.
no. I just see we have some mutual friends. Now I
You
can
said
ask my
mutual friends.
friends that
She
Yeah.
didn't say
actually
they
are
her.
friends of her to, you know.
She didn't say they her friends. Just read. But damn, I would be so nosy. I'm sorry, boo. I would be so nosy that I would say, "Hey, listen, girl, I'm just calling you because this girl got this all over YouTube. Did the Marcus stomp somebody out and cause them internal bleeding and rip handles off? Girl, what is he
And trust
smoking?"
he, if that happened, Birmingham is not letting him walk away free. Like he would have had to
Thank you.
been
Thank you.
arrested for something, make bond. Like it's not making sense at all.
So you didn't see anything in your group,
Nothing.
and you are
Nothing.
sure, little pressure, that your group be on top of shit.
Oh no, they come before the news. They come before the news
What?
comes.
So have you
Scandalous.
seen any posters up on any
Warning posters.
yeah.
No, there's nothing. There's absolutely nothing.
When was the last time, pressure, you checked that site?
Yesterday.
Did you check it this morning?
I can go in there and
Check
check it.
check it this morning and see if they got it, since she done put DeMarcus and his whole family out there. Free thinking
Well,
had
she had already put that's what made me go to it. She had already put his information out, and I think Seven came behind her, and then the Nicole lady had his whole name. And here's the thing, like from what I can see on his stuff, I don't think he uses social media anymore. And now she's like saying like putting messages to his quote unquote wife. That's not his wife. Like
who's sending messages to them?
Beach has a message
See,
to the wife this morning,
no.
like save yourself, and she she was like, please turn him in. You're harboring someone.
No pressure coming over here with this bullshit. She's saying all that.
Where did
Yeah,
you
it's
see
on
it? Where
her
is that
wall
where
right
we can
now.
see it? Where can we see that?
It's on Beach's
No,
community wall right now.
it's on Beach's wall.
Yeah, right now the message to his quote unquote wife.
Okay, hold on. Let me wait a minute.
Girl, y'all
I'm
getting
looking
risky
right now.
here.
I'm going to
Y'all get, but pressure, you sure on that site?
I'm
They keep
positive.
minute to
When I
minute. Cause
tell
see,
you
Diva
this,
sends me a site from Jersey, and it's minute to minute of everything that happened there. I forgot the name of, but Diva sends it, and so whenever anything happened, police response, any call, everything is right there. And you sure?
I'm positive. Even we have a news reporter. Her name is Carol Robinson. She usually writes majority all of the articles here in Birmingham. She's actually in that group. She's like an honorary person in the group that when they start putting stuff in there and some she will go follow up on it, and then you'll see it later on like the AL.com. But yeah, it's really big. Like the guy that created it actually did an interview on one of our news
Channel?
stations because it's so big, because they didn't like how
What? So
people were
y'all don't
warning
see none
people
of
of
this
the
shit on there.
roadblocks.
So
Huh?
so
y'all don't see
can
none of
I
this on there.
No, it's not nothing at all.
Wait, read. Go ahead, read my book.
okay, I'm at the community wall and it was posted 4 hours ago. It says Mrs. Clayton, the unfortunate wife of DeMarcus Clayton.
Oh my God.
Lady, turn your husband in and save yourself. Harboring a fugitive will have you locked up too. They are coming. We found you and your mama. Your husband is a lunatic and you aren't safe yourself. No mercy, no pardon.
Well, you know what? That leads me to believe if this girl doing all that, even if it's some type of psychosis shit going on, It leads me to believe, y'all, something happened. Like Free Thinking them said, and Little Pressure, you said, I don't think it was road rage, though. I'm sorry. I think it was something else happened. Now, for me, and I could be wrong, it sounds like just what this person said. Roxy said this. Now, why would she be mad at the wife? Sounds like an entanglement to me, but she's trying to justify it as a victim of an attack. That seems more reasonable to me.
But he's not he's not married. He's not even with that girl. That his mother of his child is like actually she's a lesbian now. She's not with him. So all of that is like added on stuff from Beach. That's not it.
This is sad. Beach, this is my advice to you. Y'all stay right there, because did y'all hear when she said that the lawyer told her not to say too much, but she can say this? She can't say that because the attorney said don't say this. She knew what type of car it was. It had packages in it. She knew he was a FedEx driver. And then someone said every FedEx driver have a name tag on. That's not true. That's not true. My FedEx driver comes to my office every day. I don't see not one name tag on him. Now, I don't know how we can identify him. Maybe he leaves it in the car, but he doesn't wear one name tag. I can't see it unless his name is on his shirt and his jacket over it, and I don't see it, y'all. I could be wrong, but I don't see it. So I'm not sure.
And then she was saying like how he offered to pay this and that for if she doesn't press charges to a police. That's bribery. You really think he said that to a police officer?
No. And
like,
Officer Brown,
crazy.
And Officer Brown came back and told him, "Hey, Beachy, I just talked to DeMarcus, and he's willing to pay you for the door handle,
Come on,
internal bleeding, the damage, the emotional damage, the physical damage, the spiritual damage. You just damage, but he's willing to pay a large sum of money if you would just hush and go away." And the daughter said, no, mommy, I don't want blood money.
Okay, and here's the thing too. Now, from what I just read you guys off of her community wall, you see, you do realize that's a threat.
That is a threat.
So where is her wisdom? Where are all these degrees right now? What where is your level of thinking? I need to you it doesn't take college level thinking, it doesn't take high school level thinking to know that you don't do this. You threatening them, him and the mother?
But you doxing his family. So if he got a real grungy family, because if he enraged like that, maybe some of the family is just as loco. You not afraid that they gonna come and rip your whole head off in your whole house and do whatever they want to do to you, since you putting their family business out like that? Even the baby mama, if he like that, you don't know how the baby mama is.
Right.
Free Thinker had a
Free
question for
Thinker,
you.
there's nothing been on the news at all about it. And then if he went to Jackson Ole, if he went there to high school, like that high school is like in the hood. Like that's the hoodest of hood in Birmingham.
So the baby mama probably a hood chick, right?
Right. You get what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. This girl might be getting in some deep shit that she don't know about by playing this or whatever. Something happened. I want to say this, y'all. I'm not going to say something didn't happen. It's a lot of embellishment with this story, but something happened that we don't know about and Beach don't want us to know about. I'm going to tell you that. That's why she's not telling the whole story. You know what I mean? Because then she know that YouTube court and all the jurors and everything will put her on the witness stand, and she wants the attention. She loves the attention.
I think
she'll be a damn fool to get on people's platform and start answering questions, and they'll be, firing them questions at her, and she'll get confused because that's who she is. She loves attention. So with that being said, we know that something happened. We don't know what happened, and I don't believe she wants us to know what really happened. How does she know DeMarcus, and why did it get this bad?
Is he a gamer? Does anybody know?
I don't
Uh,
know.
you talking about Demarcus?
Yes.
I don't know.
Mm, I don't know. But anywho, y'all. I don't know. Like I said, I wanted to talk about it because it's commentary, and you brought this shit down here, and we're gonna talk about it. And Miss
Right. She
Jawanna,
obviously wants the attention because
she
she
wants,
wasn't
she
getting.
loves attention. She loves attention. That's why I'm saying, if it was that deep, and she wanted to garner sympathy and stuff like that, she would start putting those bruises up there from when she was blocking that kick. You know, because the footprint was left on the seat of the chair, and they measured the footprints to. And they said,
Mhm.
Marcus, now we talk to you later. It's good. We'll come back later and talk to you. First, we're gonna investigate. Nope, they would have apprehended Marcus ass right then and there. So
Well, she said they
She said
had.
they did, and that's what confuses me of why he what if that is what, and he admitted to it. A child is involved. Birmingham is not letting him walk away without a
mm,
bond. Okay, they
mm-hmm,
are not gonna no.
mm-hmm. Yeah, she used too many words, free thinker. I agree. Hey, what's happening, free thinker, baby? I ain't seen you in a while. She used too many words. She just rambles. I don't
A
like when she
lot.
gets to talking because she rambles a lot, and especially when she going after other women, she really try to drag them. She drags the shit out of, and she just thinks she's top of the heap. Oh yeah, y'all so jealous. Da, da, da. No, girl, we not. In fact, you made yourself look like a damn fool, and they go drag you. They go drag you through these YouTube streets. It's your turn now, Beachy. It's your turn. You know, everybody get a turn here. Y'all do know that, right?
Yeah.
It's Beach's turn. Oh yeah, they gonna drag her for this lie because everybody could see through this. Even Stevie Wonder sees through this. She's lying. I believe something happened, but not like she said. Yeah, can't mean me either. Hey, bossy Don Dita, what's going on, baby? You just looking? Okay, y'all. I'm gonna drop this
What?
link. Miss T. Miss T is on the case. I'm on the case because, for one, let me tell you something now. We gonna get a little serious about this. Domestic violence is different than somebody violently just attacking you from road rage. So it's not domestic violence in that sense, you know, unless they were. So if she used the term domestic violence, or they say it was domestic, most likely they were in a relationship, and we don't know that. I'm not saying that, right? That's some serious shit, though. You know, and huh?
On her wall. This is what I'm saying. I know it's not a case of road rage or anything. She said it was a pull up. She used those words, a pull up. She said he took it from you from
I told
online
y'all.
and said that he actually pulled up. She said it was a pull up. So if it was a pull up, that means you know him, he knows you, he pulled up on you. So tell us why he pulled up on you. That's what we
See,
want to know. Why
that
did he pull up?
exactly. See, just read. That's what I'm talking about, y'all. It's more to the story. And see, she don't want to tell the full story. So I suggest you know, before we find out, because we know you love being around men, just from observation here, you love the attention, right? So we know you get involved in relationships on here. So the best thing for you is to just tell the truth or bow out, shut your page down, or go hide for a while, like most content creators do when they get popped in the lie or something like that. They say, well,
Facts.
I'm leaving. You know, they always pull that shit, y'all. Well, I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I'm taking a
Mhm.
break, so and so. So that's what I advise you to do. But girl, let me tell you something. This shit is serious. If you're accusing that man of anything, and you putting his family on blast, you know, just like you are legally pursuing him, supposedly he can legally pursue you for putting his family's business out there, and they don't have anything to do with it. You need to pay close attention to what you're doing, Beachy. If you're trying to get attention, you need to pull back some, because you may be getting the wrong attention. and you putting you and your daughter at risk.
And I'll tell you something too. At risk from a whole lot of different people. If something were to happen to her, I'm not saying that, but if something would have happened, it would be another like who shot Jr. Do you know how many people have things against this woman because of being lied on and somebody's husband? You know, come on. What would be the deal? We want to know what the pull up was for. And you
Oh,
know,
Ronnie Q, I
mm.
haven't checked Crime Stoppers, but I will today,
Pressure,
and
we
I'll get
need
back
you to
to you.
do some things now if we investigating this. Oh, why am I being so messy this morning? This is not even like me.
It's
I
okay.
need
I love
you.
it.
I need you to look at Crime Stoppers. I need you to call the Alabama Press, y'all newspaper.
Girl,
I
you
need
would
you.
got a press.
I need you to call brother. What's his name? Brother, and see why he's not on the case. What's his name?
Oh, and see, that's another thing, brother. With that now, see, and Masons move in silence. This would
They,
not be
they
all over
do.
YouTube like this.
They
So that's
do.
some bull.
They do move in silence, and
Yeah.
they're a big organization. They got people, and it's just a matter of saying something, a hand gesture, or anything. They have people in high places. They are well put together. And when I say that, they would have told her, Cook would have told her to shut your damn mouth if this was really true. He would have told her, listen, you know we have people in high places. We do this, we do that. Shut your mouth. She's bringing this shit to YouTube. That's why I don't believe is what it is, y'all. I believe
Mhm.
it's something totally different. No, she's not on crime. He's not on Crime Stopper. He's nowhere. She go on and on rambling, or am I on and on? Yeah, she just rambles. It's hard for me to watch her. No, ma'am, correct. Best believe her chapter would be on it. I know, especially if she is active. I just don't believe it, y'all. I'm sorry, but I'm just she put it down here and I want to talk about it because I thought this shit crazy. Can you
Well,
ask Little
thank you for
Pressure?
having
Okay.
me up, Miss
Can
T.
you
I
ask?
gotta
No, no,
go.
no, Little Pressure. They got a question. Oh,
Oh,
we
she
already
wait.
answered that. No, you already answered. He's not on Crime Stopper, but you gonna be on the case.
Yeah, I'll check for you, Ronnie Q, and let you know.
Thank you, baby. It's always a pressure. It's always a pleasure seeing you, Little Pressure. Thank you, my love,
One
for
more thing,
joining me.
little fresher before you go.
Yeah.
Huh?
One before you go.
Uh-huh.
Make sure that you go to the post office and see if his name is up there. His poster's on the wall.
Girl, I can go to the Jefferson County Jail and they have the video screens with all the person that they're looking for. Like every last warrant that's right now, you can just walk in there and look.
Yeah. And you guys, normally I'm not this nosy, but when I heard this, I came home last night and I was looking at NESS, nobody was on but NESS. I looked a little at NESS, bizarre, and I looked and I started hearing Beach. And so then I went back and listened to Olivia. I said, this shit ain't right. Oh, pressure just dropped down. Thank you for joining me, baby. I said, this ain't right. I want to talk about this because you got people who sincerely believes that she's telling the truth, and they are really garnishing their sympathy for her. I mean, she's trying to garner sympathy from us. Garner, not garnish. She's trying to garner sympathy from people.
No,
But
she's trying to garnish. She's trying to steal it out our check. Yes, she is.
I said, I have mucked it up. So I believe that she's lying. She could be mentally unstable. And probably she didn't have enough attention. And then y'all know this too. Let's remember this, and I'm gonna wrap this up. Let's just remember this is cuffing season and is beefing season. So people will make up anything, any storyline to try to get themselves going. You'll see people come back into play who you haven't seen. You'll see them come back in, and they'll make video after video after video after video because they want to get paid because it's the holidays and it's an extra boost to their pockets. I don't have anything wrong with that. I don't have anything against that. What I do have a problem with is this black woman is accusing this black man of a heinous crime because the reason why I say it's heinous because he had to beat the dog shit out for her to have internal bleed. Well, just depends. So that's not true, T, but back that up. He had to do good enough damage for her to have internal bleed. and she's accusing a black man. She's plastered him all over the internet, and you don't know what could be the results of this. That's what I have a problem with. This storyline, I'm not buying, I'm not going. I will try to crack the case if I have to for this guy not to take the brunt of this and something really didn't take place, or she's embellishing what took place. That's mucked up because that's another black man. Now, if he did it, his ass should be behind bars. You know what I mean? If he didn't,
Yeah.
then she should be behind bars for bringing such a lie to the YouTube streets and all over the place. She should be locked up herself, but in a psych ward.
Yeah, she should be. But I was looking at the comments just now, and No Ma'am said something. She said that he has an open case. So now, where did you see that information? And wherever that information is, would be this. So you see what I mean? If wherever she saw that information would have this too.
Right. But this lady just said here, just read my book. This lady said, yes, check on your folks are real and they be on black crimes, accidents, etc., dealing with us. So, Lil Precious said that. So if they don't know anything about it, I don't believe it happened if they that accurate, if they that accurate. Ronnie Q, we will join you live. Just read my book. You have anything else? I'm gonna drop the link one more time. I've been up here a long time, but I have thoroughly enjoyed this because I said I was coming on here this morning and talk about this when I heard about this beach story.
You've been getting a lot to work with lately, haven't you?
Oh man, it's been so much stuff here. It's been a lot and it's very entertaining. You know what I don't like about it? I don't like when I look at the serious part of it and the reality of us, getting ahead. I don't like that the hate be so real here, or the jealousy or the enviousness or the dislike for people be so real here that we don't take the networking that we have available to us and flourish bigger. Yes. This is just little money. This just little chump change. I don't care if somebody do get 2 or 3,000. Yeah, that's cool. Don't get me wrong. But you have the capability of getting 10, 20, and more thousands of dollars just on a YouTube channel if you would network right. And the jealousy is just ridiculous here. And so I have a problem with that because I see so much potential here. But I know it's a messy area, and everybody don't want to, they don't want to be free thinkers. I'm glad free thinker got a thing in here, made me think. They don't want to be free thinkers. They want to follow the leader. They want to follow the popular kid. So they really don't give other people, an opportunity. And other people don't take the opportunity to network because some of them don't want to be real messy. Some of them don't want their platforms to be of mess. We like the mess, but we don't want our platforms to be totally of mess. So we just back away from a lot of things. However, networking is important, and there's so much money out here for everyone that we miss the opportunity to really feed each other, and it is what it is. Like I said, I thought NESS thing was funny from the beginning to the end. It was pure entertainment. It is what it is. But they added. So I'm going to read this and then I'm going to get off here. I don't jump on bandwagons. You got to make it make sense first. Then I'll support from there. Thanks, ma'am, for joining me. Go look at the community wall, RNTV. I don't even believe I have to read it. I'm sure that her attorney's going to tell her to stop talking after today. He going to say, you making a complete ass out yourself. If he was a good attorney, he say, listen, you making a complete ass out yourself. Please, you changing the story. This is being recorded. They could use it against you. Just shut up and go about your merry way. I hope her attorney will tell her that. What you say?
Thank you for having me. I'm dropping down, but I'm still listening.
Thanks for joining me, baby. I'm about to wrap it up. I've been on here for 2 hours. No one else is hitting the link. Listen, I helped you guys for an hour by myself, and then I had some gracious people to come join me. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Thank you, Ronnie Q. Thank you, R. Thank you. Just read my book. And thank you, Little Pressure, my baby. You guys, we got to keep following this story. Like I said, I don't believe it. And if I'm wrong, look, the lady says she in that group. And she said, and it has nothing to do with it. Y'all, this is a bunch of bullshit. My state has that as well. I don't check it often, but it's here, especially issues involving Black people. So there's ways we could have found out. So I don't know if they're going to pop Beach right away, you know, or they're going to let her survive a little bit and then they're going to start dragging her when somebody else's story died down, then it's her storyline, and then they'll start dragging the dog shit out of her. But she's definitely going to get drugged on these streets, especially if she made this up. Now, to embellish what happened is just as bad, but you're just putting a little embellishment on lies, but you did it for entertainment purposes. So you could turn it around, sissy. But you are a liar, Beach. This did not happen. And it's something you hiding. And so you might as well tell it because you know these newsy people. Now, Mz.Teavalocity ain't going to do it because I ain't got time to follow people like that because I really don't give a damn. But I like to mess sometimes. Now, listen, girl. They going to find out really what. They're going to find out if you was having a relationship, if you did something to this gentleman or whatever, or was it road rage? I X that out. Or what was it? They're going to find out. Was you talking shit to this guy on YouTube in the manosphere somewhere we don't go? And this guy said, B, I'm going to pull up. And he just happened to live in your area. And he just happened to see you. And he just happened to snatch the door handle off and commits to stomping you into internal bleeding. No bruises anywhere else. But internally, shit we can't see. But we can see from stomp mark bruises. Show us something. We just want to know. Because you brought it here. So we want to know. Now, I'm usually not this messy. But today I decided that I woke up to be messy. Okay? Now, Beach, you could cuss me out. I don't care. I don't watch you. And I'm not following this shit on your platform because we know you're going to lie. But the more you talk, the more you lie. So I suggest you just shut the entire hell up and have a nice day. Y'all, I am about to leave. Hey, Sassy, happy birthday. Oh, hey, everyone, happy Saturday. Girl, where are we? Happy birthday. Beach is too damn dramatic. What the fuck wrong? I know. Free thinker, this was a mess, a total mess. I don't know what's going on. Sassy, I know tomorrow you're going to drag her. Smooches to you, watching too much Lifetime. I think these people watch too much. So now she is what they call the Carly Russell, Beach Carly Russell, right? She making up shit. She can't pardon no dang body. I know. She just a mess. You guys, y'all, I'm about to get out of here. Thank you to everyone who joined me today. I think hey, Dutch is my bootleg co-host. Yeah, steer clear, ladies, especially married fellas. She know more about married men and married women and relationships on here than she know about anything. I swear it sounds like an entanglement. Bossy Don Diva, that's what I'm leaning. I'm leaning heavily towards an entanglement that went wrong. I do. I do believe that. Now, they just have to prove us different. That's all right. Okay, I'm just trying to get through these before I'm out. No one else wants to join me. I'll drop the link one more time and then we'll get out of here. We did pretty good today. I appreciate everyone who joined me today. I appreciate the Cash Apps too. Hello? Okay, all right. Thank you, baby. Okay. Let me put my glasses on and read the chat right quick before I leave. They say I'm far behind. Her lawyer is JK. That's what I said. Ooh, you messy free thinker. That's what I said. That's her lawyer. That's her lawyer right there. Boom. That's the lawyer. Oh, my light bright got tea. Yeah. OJ Kimberly, let me, baby. Light bright has some tea. She told us not. That's not all over the. Yeah. Yes, looked like the cop saw it as a mutual. Thank you. Come on here for the show. And if she wanted to swear out the warrant herself, she can. Yep. And they said, now, if you want to put a warrant, if you want to, press charges against him, you can. And she decided she was going to press charges against him. That sounds more like it, everybody. Just what I am here for the show said. They saw it as a mutual combat or something. And they said, well, ma'am, if you want to press charges, you could go down there and press charges. I'm telling you, these newsy people on YouTube will find out the story and they go drag that girl all around. Oh, my FedEx driver don't have no. Okay, let me read this chat. Is he the boyfriend she claimed she had? Girl, could be. Eyes love them me's or whatever your name is. That's another charge, and no police will support him doing that. Right? I'm leaving. Okay, my sassy always do that. Officer Brown wanted his cut. Girl, she said they don't want no blood money, though. The money was blood. They didn't want it. They want the FedEx money. Baby, if your shit's not airtight, FedEx is not going to pay you one dime. Now, they will terminate him. And it depends. If this happened to him on the clock, maybe they will have to pay because they're responsible for their employees to a certain extent. But they go get out trying to pay you one dime because your story is not airtight. Oh, they asking some questions. Do we have another baby mama? It's giving avant-garde. I come to Alabama with my banjo. Kimberly Black, you're being messy this morning. You're being messy. Hey, Terry P's wine glass. I never said no law enforcement will corroborate a bribe yet. And he wouldn't even come back and tell you, hey, this man want to pay you. He gonna pay for the handle that he incredibly snatched off. Oh, God, this story gets worse as I think about it. Oh, hold on. This baby is coming up here. Hold on, y'all. Y'all know I got to get it. Is that you, YouTube camera?
Yes, Mz.Teavalocity. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning, sugar. How are you? What's up? What's your take on this YouTube? Because you do good commentary. And you
Okay. See, I heard, thank you, I appreciate that. I came in late to your show. Okay. I heard her telling the story, but the day that it happened, right? And but I didn't come at the very beginning. So all the questions people are asking, we're finding more now because, she's telling it on different panels. My first instinct was to feel bad, right? I felt bad because, the minor child was involved. Okay. But now, like 24 or a little over 24 hours later, I see the beef sector is sectoring because people the people are not believing their holes in the story, and they could be legitimate, right? My first thing is to believe the victim, because let me tell you why. As a Black woman, one, a lot of times people don't want to believe us, right? So I want to believe her. I do understand the people that are skeptical because she does have, they say, oh, she has a history or whatever it is, right? But I do believe that something happened, that there's some sort of attack. I don't agree with the talking about it on YouTube. I don't agree with doing your legwork. I wouldn't advertise that on YouTube, right? I don't know if you saw the live, but the next day she drove to where he lives. Did you guys see that? Oh wait, I can't hear. Hold on.
No, it's me. It's me, baby. It was me.
Okay.
No, I really don't watch This Beach.
Yeah, she drove there.
Yeah, I don't watch her. I don't care for her commentary, and I don't care for her, to be honest with you. She's never done anything personally to me. Just some people you just don't care for whatever reason. And I know, like I said, she's always so quick to get in relationships with Black women around here or on YouTube or off YouTube. She's always in someone's business, and I don't find her to be genuine. So I didn't watch it. So tell me about it so I could have some more shit to talk about.
Okay, so she had gone, yeah, so she drove there, right? It was the live maybe yesterday morning. She was there. I didn't watch from the beginning, but she had arrived at his complex, right? And she was trying to, I guess confirm. The title was that there was a warrant issued for his arrest, right? And at that time she had already posted that FedEx had contacted her and she was not turning in the information. However, I think it was very it's very dangerous to go there because there was, sort of like confrontation with the people over there at that complex, right? Because they did not want her to be there or did not want her to turn around, or, like her car was there. And there was a young lady that was, kind of helpful, and she wanted to give that young lady some money. And you could hear the exchange. So while I do understand that, she was trying to do her footwork because it seemed like the guy had allegedly gone on the run. So she was trying to find him, right? And locate where he was at. That way they can apprehend him. Um, it just seemed very dangerous. And there were a lot of people. Cook was telling her, just go home, let the cops handle it. Pasa was telling her the same thing. I mean, if you go and read the chat, and some of the mods, like people that came in, I think Kimmy was also advising her, just because it was dangerous. So I don't know what has transpired up until like just last night, to where now I guess the only thing is that maybe she's gone on different panels and told the story. And so, as one can expect, the people are saying there are holes in the story, right? The guy is on YouTube. um I don't know if you covered it,
Stop
but
right there. Stop right there, YouTube camera. Let me ask you this question. Do you know, is the guy a YouTuber?
at the initial time that she said it, when I was hearing the story, that's what I understood. But there was no YouTube name mentioned or anything. I didn't hear a YouTube name, only that I knew the name was Demarcus or whatever, but there was no YouTube name. I don't know. Is that his? Does he go by that on his YouTube channel? She did, and I saw people asking in the chat, did you know, what's his YouTube name? I don't know what if she ever said what the YouTube name is, but the guy is on YouTube. Because a lot of people had the question, like, is this like, was he stalking you on YouTube? Is this how this happened? He does have a YouTube. I have no idea. See, that's the thing. There's a lot missing.
Here's the crazy thing right here, just like Phenomenal Scorpio said. Now, if this man did all this bodily harm to you with this rage, and now you exposing him and his family, your daughter walked to the bus stop, you in your bed relaxing with internal bleeding, because we can't forget the internal injuries and bleeding, and then you making lives, you riding past his house. Where does this seem right to you guys? And I do want to feel bad for a woman, especially a black woman, if she was assaulted by a man, for whatever reason. I want to side with the victim, but I am no dummy. This shit just don't sound right, YouTube cameras, and I just can't side with her. It's too many holes in the story.
Right. I understand why now that I've like seen some of the panels that she's gone on. I too had question on the first day when she was telling it. I'm filling in some of the gaps from her being like she was on NESS. I just finished watching that replay. I understand she was at Olivia's. So I don't hear anything, and I don't hear anything anymore about the YouTube part, right? Did anybody else hear it? But I did hear that on the first day. I did hear that on the first day, right? Because you know how the beef sector works. They'll find his channel.
Exactly. And they found his channel. I think the story changes as she goes to different panels, and then they start questioning her. Like I said, Ness threw her easy balls yesterday. Ness didn't want to ruffle her because she liked Beachy, so she wasn't saying much. Beach is not going to go on, and maybe she will because she loves attention, go on a platform that have some hard questions for her ass and start plugging in them holes she got. Like I said, something may have happened, but there was some type of relationship there that you even knew where this man lived at. You said she drove to his house.
She drove to the complex, right? I mean, basically, it's like he got doxxed, right? We had his picture on the wall. I saw the picture on the wall, right? And the name. And from that, I mean, I think he's a neighborhood, FedEx. One, he's a FedEx driver. They had pictures of him. So I'm sure it was easy for them to dox and find him, right? And from there, I guess maybe they found, like, I don't know how they found where the apartment complex, but she drove there the next morning. I know it was in the morning, because I tuned in because I was really interested in the story, because I was alarmed since the minor daughter was involved. um yeah, she drove to the complex. She wanted them to, because she said there was a warrant issued. I'm like, man, get this guy off the street, right? And I think she went to do her footwork to get him off the street.
No, no, no.
I
She went. She went to say, "Baby, let's make this right. I know we had a misunderstanding. Why would you go to that man's house unless you was
that
looking
yeah, that's not a
for
good
something different?
idea.
No, 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 no. Unless there's more to it and you was looking for something different. I know she in that house. I know she was there. And you mad at me. You done jumped on me because you was laid up with that woman. I mean, come on. Something seems a little more. It's just not right, y'all. It's just not right. I ain't going. No, you went to that man's house. You went to that man's house for other reasons. Because if he did all that, let the cops handle, let the attorneys handle, let the brethrens handle it. Why was you at that man's house? And how did you know where he lived? Whether they doxed him or not, why would you go there unless you comfortable going there? Unless you have been there before.
That's the weird part. But I feel like, I think she said maybe she looked and there wasn't, like, the warrant was signed. However, they hadn't apprehended him, or they didn't find him. I guess she was trying to, help expedite the issue. I don't know that part. I don't agree with, because that puts you at risk. And one, and I wouldn't come on YouTube and talk about it, because you know what the beef sector gives, and that's gonna mess up your case. You're mute.
For doing that shit if you watch me. Need to be stress free. I notice I see you in here batting for Beachy, but let me tell you something. He still is wrong for pulling up. Did he pull up? That's the story we getting. We getting so many stories. We getting she flicked him off. He went into road rage. We getting he pulled up. He took a picture to let him know that he had got her. He had attacked her. And he walking free. If he pulled up on her, he's wrong. But we don't know all the story to it. So we don't know that this guy is wrong. Like I said, the more this story unravels and somebody get into the case, because the YouTube's gonna get to the streets gonna get to
Yeah,
really
exactly.
wrong. Because she talking too damn much. She's talking
Yeah.
too much. People find the holes in her story. They done found that man. That lady over there is probably gonna do a full-on interview with this guy and see if this garbage true. She'll be getting an interview with him soon. So somebody's gonna find out. So if he pulled up, yes, he's wrong. We're not saying the gentleman is wrong, and we're not saying he's right if he attacked that girl. We're saying it's more to the story, and I don't believe the attack was as vicious as she said, because I know some things, and I don't feel as though it was as vicious she said. Okay, so
Okay. I understand that, and
no,
I
no,
think people.
not you. I'm talking to this comment right there. He still is wrong for pulling up. If he pulled up, I was answering that. Not you, YouTube cameras. I was answering Need to be saying that he's still wrong for pulling up. We're not saying he's not wrong for pulling up if that was the case, but that's not the case. It's more to the story. That's what we saying. So we don't believe it happened like that. So Need to be stress free. I hope we cleared that up. We don't care if he pulled up. We're not saying he didn't pull up. We saying something else is going on. I'm saying that. I'm not gonna say we, but most people believe that. We in alignment. Go ahead, YouTube.
So I think, based on what I understood, right? I think it's some sort of rage, just based on what she had told from the very beginning of the story, right? The very beginning of the story is that she was waiting for her daughter to come out, and his truck was parked in a way to kind of block her off. So if she, even if she wanted to, because people say, well, why didn't you get away? Like, why didn't you call 911? She details that. But the main thing is that he kind of blocked her off so she couldn't get out. And when she asked him to, like kind of move, he refused and she flipped him off. And allegedly that's what angered him. Do you know what I'm saying?
Girl, girl, he been going over there working. He been going over there in that work truck, child. He ain't just pull up, child. I'm just making this up. This is allegedly. I don't know. I'm just making entertainment, doing my commentary. All this is a legend, you guys. This is not factual. We have not spoken to the victim. We have not spoken to the people of this party. So this is just entertainment and my commentary. But he felt so comfortable to know that no one is home around this particular time. And he felt so comfortable to block her in. It sounds like they was having a domestic quarrel and he rolled past that house like he normally does. And it went from there. It got ugly. That's what it sounds like to me. Go ahead, YouTube camera.
Okay, so I know like the people are asking, did she know him, right? Like people want to know. Like a lot of people are alleging. After I heard that story, I actually was gonna talk to her because I was, as I heard her telling it the first day, I was in shock. My question in my head was, okay, wait, well, did you know him? And I'm thinking like in my neighborhood, right? I may not know, like the UPS maybe comes more over here than FedEx. So I don't really know who the FedEx drivers are. And I use this as an example. There's one UPS that we get here all the time. And so if I were to see him somewhere else, I'll be like, oh, hey, that's, this guy delivers in my neighborhood. Now, would I be like talking to him and saying hi? Maybe if he says, oh, good morning or whatever, just be cordial. Now, she never said if she knows him, but if you know the neighborhood delivery guy, you would know and just greet him. I don't know. Does that mean you know him? I don't think that he's a complete stranger, right? You know him, but whether they're acquainted or not, that remains to be said because she hasn't said that. You're mute.
Again, I just noticed it. So he has an open case. That still don't make him a villain. If he was stealing property or whatever, it still doesn't make him a villain. Now listen, this is a true story too. When you say he has a case for stealing property, a little friend of my son's, a young man friend of my son's. This is so ironic. Stole some Gucci boots. They was Gucci. They was red bottom boots
Mm-hmm.
from someone who worked with my daughter, worked for FedEx, and stole the boots and then delivered her the box empty the next day.
Oh, wow.
Ironically, it was a co-worker of my daughter's and a friend of my son's who did it. We saw him on camera, right?
Mm-hmm.
On camera, delivering the box, the empty box, and everything. When he said, they have to account for delivery. That's why you sign and that's why they scan it.
Right.
He delivered it the next day and he hadn't delivered it. And she was saying, I didn't get them, but you said you delivered them. So the next day he came back and came back and delivered an empty box. I'm saying that.
Oh my gosh.
Just because he stole property, and I'm saying that because of this, doesn't mean he's a mean or horrible person. A lot of people buy stolen shit. We used to have boosters when I was young, and to be honest, my mother used to buy clothes from boosters and all kinds of stuff. So that don't mean he's a horrible person.
Right.
So his past doesn't mean that he had to do this because he has a criminal past. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, go ahead.
And then also, like, whether or not they're friends, I guess maybe that will come out. But what happened was that the way he attacked her, according to what she said, she wasn't in a condition to identify him. It was a daughter who identified him because he took off. According to what she said, he took off, and so the police, like, they didn't find him. But then they located him and brought him to the scene of the crime, and she couldn't ID him. The daughter ID'd him.
Wait, They brought him to the scene of the crime. So the
Yes.
police let him go. No,
He
I'm
fled.
he fled. Police
Mm-hmm.
found him. The daughter said, "That's him. We
Yeah.
don't want blood money. We just want to pursue FedEx and everybody else. Sue them." Is that how that went? The daughter identified him after he fled.
Yeah, he fled. Like they initially he tried. It sounds like initially he lied and said no, I didn't. This. They said, oh, this lady said you attacked her. It was that you, and then he was like no, right? And then I think someone had some camera, right? A lot of people have Ring cameras now. I don't know who, but it sounded to me like maybe they showed it to him. And he had no choice but to admit that it was him. But yes, the daughter had to ID him
Oh,
because
yeah. Okay. I'm sorry. Sorry. Go ahead.
she wasn't in a condition. I think the ambulance was there already, and maybe they had her in the ambulance or something. And I think it may have been the daughter. I can't remember how the story went. It may have been the daughter who called 911, right? And the daughter was the one that identified, like, yeah, that's the person that attacked us.
Oh, okay. Sorry, no, ma'am. Thank you so much. You have a beautiful smile, baby. You're cute. Okay, no, ma'am. Now I'm following you. I don't know if you watch me very much, but I'd be really confused over here, honey. I can't follow the chat and then do my commentary because shit, I have ADHD and I'm all over the place. But that's what she's saying, right? If he had open cases, they would have arrested him. Yeah,
Right.
something adding up. Thank you, no, ma'am. Now I'm following what you're saying, baby. I thought you were saying because he had an open case that is a possibility he did all that, and that's why I went on that. Okay, sorry, baby. Beefing season is upon us. You right, and they don't care if they lie or not. They don't care if they lie. So this is true. So I know you do YouTube camera. Y'all make sure y'all follow YouTube camera. Can you go grab her link, Queen Diva, please? And thank
Thank you
you.
so much.
For
Thank
real.
you, Ms.T.
Um,
Velocity.
Queen Diva always talk about you, so I decided to go over there and watch you. And I know you support a lot of people. Um,
Yes, yes, I do. I do. Thank you,
do you
Condiva.
feel
Yes, I see her in my chat.
let me ask you a question. That's my sister. That's my biological sister. That's my queen.
Oh, really? Okay, I
Yes,
didn't know
my
that.
biological sister.
She's
Let
very
me ask
sweet.
you a question. I'm gonna switch gears and I'm gonna get off it. Do you feel like you get the support that you should get with you supporting everybody? Because I see you support a lot of people.
I
And
support a lot of people.
not over just here, baby. I see you in other sectors. See, I be other places too.
Yeah,
Do you feel
I
as though you
don't.
get support?
I don't get the support. I don't get the support. I feel like I don't get the support that I give to people, but I don't do it to get it back. So I continue to support, but
Mm-hmm.
after a while, you kind of want, every now and again, I review my membership or how I support, and
Mm-hmm.
um,
Mm-hmm.
I never take my subscription away because I feel like, it's free. I never take, oh, I'm not going to hit the like or whatever. I may watch people from the cloud and never drop down. So in that sense, I never take that support away. Do people support me the way that I support them? No.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't do it to get the support back. I just do it because, I
Mm-hmm.
either like their content and I feel that we can all support each other, and I do it. But to answer your question, no, I don't.
Thank you. That was the question. And I just asked that because I see you around, and when I'm in your I don't drop. Let me tell you something. I don't drop down a lot of times anymore. I just stay in the clouds when I watch people that I watch. But if I don't fool with you, I don't watch you. But for some people, I just stay in the clouds. But I be in your clouds sometime, and I just notice that you don't get the support that I feel as though by you supporting a lot of people you should get. That's the problem here. We support people.
Mm-hmm.
I not me. I've only been on one platform really. Uh, to me, the most was Triple Reds, and that's in our members only. I get on his platform because I'm not good at platforms, but I just think that sometimes people give more than they get. And of course, you don't always do it to receive, but it's only fair that people support you if you support them. You know what I mean? I have a story.
Yeah.
I have a store here. I sell tennis shoes, sneakers, not tennis shoes. I sell sneakers. My girlfriend, she's down the street. She sell pocketbooks. Hey, you looking for a Gucci bag? Go down there to my girlfriend, Dr. Cat. Dr. Cat, hey, you looking for some Prada shoes? Go down to Mz.Teavalocity. Is what works, and I just see you over there sometime, and I like your commentary, and I just don't see you get a lot of support. So you guys make sure you check out YouTube Camera. I think Diva dropped the link already. If not, if Diva didn't do it, I think Life with Jamila is still here, and they may have dropped your link, or they will grab your link. Thanks for joining me today. Keep
Thank
going.
you so much. I appreciate it. Thanks for dropping my link. And, I do understand the staying in the cloud. I also support a lot of people where I stay in the cloud and don't drop down. Listen, I get people that replay my stuff. I can see it based on, as you end the live. I know that people watch my replay and people are in the cloud. So any support is good support, right? So you're absolutely right. I do appreciate you. Thank you so much for having me. And I guess I will stay tuned and we'll find out what happens with this story.
Yeah, we gonna be around in the streets. Hey, listen, it's good to see you. Thank you for joining me, love. I appreciate you. Like I said, I do visit and I do hit the like, but I stay up in the bushes sometimes.
Thank you so much. I
I will let
appreciate
you
it.
know that I'm there because I agree. I appreciate you joining me today, love. Ronnie Q, I
Thank you.
appreciate you. Ronnie Q, I'll be in your live a lot, but I stay in the bushes. But I do hit the like. I want y'all to know I am there, but sometimes I just stay in the bushes. I think it's best for me to stay in the bushes sometime. Free thinker, I am glad I've seen you. It's always a pleasure to see you. It's a pleasure to see you, my dear. Thanks for joining me today. Now, listen, I'm gonna wrap this up. I had a wonderful time here making a fool of myself. Sometime, I had a good time being kind of joke what you call it, being like jokingly, if that's a word, yeah, jokingly, because I'm serious a lot of times. And when some things come up, I don't bother to touch on them. But I'm very serious about domestic violence. I'm very serious. I don't know if y'all know, I used to do um, Black women and women of color exploited, missing, and murdered. And I didn't do that very long because I really wanted that to take off, but I didn't have the backing that I needed. And I don't mean financial backing because I can always get money if I wanted to blow up, but I didn't have the help grabbing the stories and putting me on to the stories. And sometimes you just have to focus on that. And I'm not good at that because it's just something I don't do. But I take that serious. And I don't want y'all to think for 1 minute if Beach and her daughter are victims, then my heart goes out to them and I want to see justice served. Now, in my heart of hearts, I don't believe the story. It had too many holes in it and there's more to it. And because I know she likes attention, maybe I took it to another level in my belief of her saying it went to like, not this shit, I'm shutting down. I'm just gonna talk about it, right? But in a serious note, I wish her well. I wish her healing. I wish her peace and justice if this took place. Again, this was my perspective, my opinion. I don't care what people say. I come down here to deliver my commentary, and that's what I do. You may not agree with it because it is what it is. You might not like it. It is what it is. But it's my perspective, my opinion, and this is my channel, and this is my commentary. So I thank you all for joining me today. I'm gonna get ready to wrap it up. Make sure you hit that like. It costs you nothing to hit that like. And Diva don't like me to put stress on me telling y'all to hit the like because she normally does it and the mods normally does it. But I want to tell you, please hit the like. It doesn't cost you anything. We don't never know when I'm coming back. I might be back tomorrow. I might be back next week sometime. I might be back next month. It is beefing season. So even if you're a subscriber, they may tap on your shoulder and beef with you or make content about you. Don't take it personal. That's just what they do around this time. That's just what it is. We all are commentary. If we bring anything down here on YouTube, we are commentary, just like everybody else. So I'm going to read these and we're going to get ready to get out of here. Thank you. Great live. Follow the facts or the lies. That is the question. Kimberly, you look good, baby girl. Just read my book. Thank you. Thank you, Little Pressure. Thank you. YouTube cameras, Ronnie Q, thank y'all for jumping on the live today. Thank you all for joining us. You guys, I'm gonna get ready to get out of here. And I see y'all on the streets. My God, today, right, in Kwani's voice, this is a mess. I really want to see how this play out. I'm sorry. Before I get ready to say goodbye, I wish you all a happy Saturday. Enjoy yourselves. Stay safe. And let's get ready to follow the beef. Bye-bye. See you around. Gotta go. Gotta go. Oh,